There must be darkness before light can shine. We're giving a voice to the voiceless, and we are honoring those and those left behind who have given the ultimate sacrifice. So we the people, raise up your glass. There will be no fear here, where light is eternal. You have found the two-step tribe. Welcome home.
In the glow of a screen, with hope in our hearts, celebrating freedom, we'll play our parts. From football fields to the ring of a fight, we hold our heads high in this American life. Raise up your glasses, a toast to the night. For service and sacrifice, we shine a light. With boots on the ground, we're proud and we cheer. Together we stand with no room for fear. Here's to the heroes remembered in song. With every sweet note, let our spirits grow strong. In unity, laughter, we'll rise and we'll pray for freedom and honor, come what may.
Hey, how's it going out there? It is Two-Step Tribe coming to you raw tonight on a lovely evening out here, live on radio networks on multiple channels. Uncle Rhino, what's up? My host over here. How are you doing?
Doing good, lovely. I'm excited to have this young man who's near and dear to me here, Mr. DJ A. Villain, in the house tonight.
He is in the
How
house,
y'all doing?
y'all.
How y'all doing?
If you're trying to just do radio with us, like we turned on multiple channels, so you need to go to YouTube, and it's the number 2, Two-Step Tribe. Check it out, comment, and engage with this guest. Don't forget, we've got another one too, y'all. She's gonna shred you. She's gonna rock, and she watch her on that guitar. Emily Lou, you wait. Hey, listen, you can go to Two-Step Tribe Instagram, but I'm going to say Patriots Inside the Wire right now. Meta is being a lot nicer on that channel right now. If you like Instagram, I can see you. If you go to YouTube on Two-Step Tribe, just use the number 2. And if you're tuning in later, go back and watch, because you're going to see this dude on my screen right now that I'm staring at. And I just said, what would you like to go by? And he grabbed his shades, looked at me and said, I don't care. I said, AB, I don't care. Villain? Yes, villain.
Hey, whatever works, whatever works.
Hey, man, like we've got music, we've got the insider tracks, we've got all sorts of stuff, nothing that's even out there right now. We love to surprise you. We are not in one area, we are not in one state, nor are we in one country, are we, Uncle Rhino?
No, I believe we in 195 of them. There's people clicking and talking and squeaking and everything else, but they're going to be listening to DJ A. Villain.
There we go. He's in the house tonight, y'all, live. So here's what I'm telling you. Grab your dogs, your cats, your mamas, your daddies, your sisters, your brothers, everybody.
Mama's cat.
You all watch. Click. There you go. We got the dog. It's a done deal.
You got the baby.
There we go. We got the nice little chocolate in the house. Beautiful.
Yeah, that Joker, man, he's beautiful too, man.
Best looking guest I've
That's
ever
my
had.
baby. That's my baby right there.
It is, y'all. Y'all can see this. You don't see it.
But that's bikini bait at the beach. if you go fishing,
you
if you go
already
bikini,
know.
if you go bikini fishing, you got that on the leash. Yeah, you're gonna catch your limit.
I don't even need her on a leash. She just stays right by me. I just walk around. She stays right by Daddy. You know, she knows what's up. You know.
Yeah.
Hey, all right, listen, y'all. So here's where I interrupt and go. Very nice to meet you. We got a guest on the show, and this guest right here, as I did, I want you to do the same thing. DJ Aaron A/Villain. When you go to Instagram, man, you got to go to Aaron And if I need to spell that for you, I will. That's a AARON/villain, just like it's supposed
Underscore.
to be. There you
Underscore
go.
with that. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
on IG, on
yeah. On
Instagram.
IG, it's Aaron underscore villain. Yep.
There you go. And that villain is the 2 L's. It's just like it's supposed to be. So y'all check him out on there. I noticed that Instagram seems to be an account where a lot of people are following you for your music,
That's probably my
engineering.
main home source. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
You got a lot of hats that you carry. I love your messages in your music. I'm Tracy Two Step for those out there who don't know who I am. But this show tonight is about artists. It always is. Mr. Uncle Rhino there's on the road tuning in. So I'd like to dig into a little bit of you and let me get to know a little of you, which lets everybody else get to know you because this is Tribe. So your family. So welcome to the family, babe. What's up?
Thank you so much for having me. My name's Aaron, a villain, as you so gracefully introduced. And I'm from Detroit, Michigan, originally. I've lived all over the state, though. Originally from Detroit, I lived in Flint. I lived all over.
Babe.
I'll be
Well,
popping all around.
you
And
got it.
pretty much, I've just been doing music like my whole life. Like it's the only thing I've ever really cared about. Pretty much entirely. I don't really care about money. I don't really care about all the nonsense. And like I just like music. I like art. I've been doing it
Preach.
in so many different forms my whole life. I used to be in a band. I produce, I mix, I engineer, I do my own solo stuff. I produce for other artists. Pretty
That's
much
right.
music has encapsulated my entire life in some way, shape, or form. And it's the only thing that even brings me happiness in life. So hey, that's what I'm gonna do till the grave, that's how it goes.
I love it. I have something I always say. Well, I'll say a couple things, but one I always say is music is medicinal. Music is medicinal for me. Writing, in particular, songwriting, and then slinging some things together. Literally, I said slinging, slanging, tripping it. However it all works out, it works out. But man, the music industry, there's a topic for us. I heard y'all. I heard the backstage commentary. This backstage commentary is why we are born as Tribe, because the music industry has changed big time.
It's broken. It got lost. It got too far from the roots. And every time anything, trees only get so tall and then they fall over. And when that happens, everything comes from the roots.
Look at this. Look at this. I love it, man. I get to interact with our fans, your fans, just anybody that's finding us. I love it. Keep it in. Keep it coming there. You see that message there, right?
Yeah.
Right, Dylan? You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you got
Salute.
it. And you got one here. You got
Knowledge.
a big fan right here. Hey, Kylie, what's up? What's up? Y'all share, tune in. Let's go.
We gotta send out a special shout out to Mr. Rob Lurie, Green Beret for these United States.
Sure.
Phenomenal human being, my brother, my friend, my family from Storm Search and Rescue, the president and founder of Storm. Thinking about him, he is the one who introduced Aaron and me together, and we hit it off right out the gate. So we want to give a big shout out to brother Rob.
We do.
Yeah, Rob.
He's busy right now with his boy. Got a lot of good things going on. So we'll be getting him on as well. I can tell you that.
Nice,
So shout out definitely to Rob. Shout out right now to 107.5 Heroes Media Group. Shout out tonight to what's coming. All I'll say is the word iconics, but you need to remember Tribe and Two-Step Tribe, babe, because we got a lot coming at you. And hey, first time, check this out. AMA. Chew on that. How's that? Villain. Man, you're the perfect person. After, our backstage stuff we end up coming up with, I'll explain a little bit. Just know that that's America's Music Awards. And that is every genre,
America.
every lane. I mean, everything you can think of. If anyone's ever heard of something called Springboard, somewhere you'd meet Uncle Rhino, or Cutting Edge, I'm talking music industry powerhouse. Every lane you can get into inside of this. Yeah, we're doing it. We're not just one type of genre. We're not one type of lane. We've got a lot going on here. Hey, I see you, girl. I see you, T. Hey, say hi to Dom there. I got you. Love you. Aw, do it. You need to click it and send me the person you're talking about. Yes, I'm talking to our fans. Villain is our guest tonight. Name's Aaron, by the way. To those of you over there asking me, I do have people up over here. I got Miss Katie Beth saying America. M-E-R-I-K-A. And it is
America.
America's Music Awards. I knew that was going to happen to us, y'all. That was all that was available as we were doing business. And I was like, you know what? It works. So, and we were buying it to do. It was like, I can't even believe it's available. Like, you better slam and take it right now, girl. I was like, I took it. I did it. And Uncle Rhino built it. It's called Tribe. So everybody, thank you, Uncle Rhino, for everything that you've been doing. I know you don't want me to put all the attention on you, but listen, we got to break down some doors here and barriers and say, we are not one location. We are not one genre. We are not one category. When it's music is, I could listen to jazz. I can listen to what kind of music do I like? Good music.
Sometimes it ain't the door. Sometimes it ain't the door that needs to be knocked down. Sometimes it's the house. You know, we're building a mansion that doesn't have room for walls. We're building a mansion that has no room for walls or fences or slow walking. Yeah.
Well, you don't have a house, you've got a tree or whatever it is, you're welcome. Reach out to the tribe. So we got all sorts of stuff going on, but tonight it is important that we focus on our artist taking his time to be with us. East Coast. Are you
Midwest? Kind of Midwest, Michigan.
Okay.
Closer to the East Coast than the West, though. Yeah.
You're Detroit in the house tonight, y'all. Listen up. We sling all sorts of stuff at you. So, you know, Aaron, what I like to do, it is Aaron, y'all. Villain. Oh, they're like, Uncle Rhino is the Tower of Power. Okay. All right. Look there. Look, showing some guns tonight. Y'all got to go look at our station tonight, Two Step Tribe. Check out YouTube so you can watch all this beating on the chest gun show over here. Shades on, you name it. Listen, let me hear from Villain. I want y'all to hear his voice, not mine. I don't filter my voice, anything right now, and it's really strange. So
before we take off, Tracy, I want Villain to give them some ideas of some of the folks you've been working with. Hey, tell them.
Man, y'all got to check out my new song. It's with the legendary Shady Records artist Westside Boogie. He's signed by Eminem, folks. Eminem signed him, and I got him on my new song. He's amazing. He's such an incredible artist. I'm a huge fan myself, so it was definitely a legendary thing to create a piece of art with him because I look up to him as an artist, and it was honestly, anytime I work with some of these legends, man, it blows my mind, man. I've been doing this my whole life. By myself. I was just a broke-ass kid from Detroit, Michigan. I ain't had any connections. I built them all just from working my ass off. So that's it, man. You can accomplish anything. Anybody who's listening to this, I did this all on my own. And I'm not saying I'm the biggest thing ever, but from being from nothing, having no family connections, not coming from wealth, you can literally just work your ass off and create and accomplish amazing things just by doing it. The power of doing things. You can manifest anything if you put your hard work into it.
If you look, you had your own small tribe around you. That's what makes it happen. Alone we go faster, but together we go farther. You know, and
I love that.
You built that. You were building that up there. And you know, when you're not born with a family, you have to build one.
Yes, sir. And it's almost like what we were talking about before, how you kind of got to go through the hard knocks and like the trials and tribulations to even be ready for anything actually serious in this business. That's why you can't just come out and have a hit song and, oh my God, I blew up on TikTok. This is viral.
Well, the people who are in the business, that you know what pyrite is, right?
Oh,
pyrite. You know, people in the business of selling pyrite, there's only one thing in the whole world they're scared of, and that's gold.
Gold.
They can't have gold in the house. If the gold is in the house, you ain't got to tell people the difference. They can see it. So they got to keep it.
All that glitters ain't gold.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
all around, all around. You got to show the girl. Hey, look, Kylie, man, I love it, man. She's doing my job for me because I was about to get to this, but look, you've done features with Westside
Right.
Boogie, Kellin Quinn, Royce to 50.
Legends.
Oh,
Legends, yeah.
5'9", y'all, 5'9". My height.
Royce to
It's getting too low.
5'9". One of the best
Shout
rappers
out
of
to
all
Roy.
time.
Shout
Shout
out
out
to
to
Royce.
Roy.
Royce, man. Shout out
One of the
to you,
GOATs.
Kylie. Come on, girl. Keep bringing the
Ain't
facts.
many
I like
messing
it.
with him on the mic.
Yeah. So you just mentioned Detroit. You just mentioned the name Eminem, y'all. He really did. It is the truth. We're not making
The
this up.
GOAT.
This is true. This is all real
No
stuff.
competition. The greatest
Oh,
rapper of all time. I mean,
oh,
people
of
can have their
course.
opinion, but like, the art speaks for itself,
Yeah. No, art, music, all of it. I mean, that creative brain is a lovely thing. So, dang. Do you happen to know Kylie?
I do.
Good.
She's a
Okay.
wonderful
I'm like,
lady.
dang, I need her every
Wonderful
night.
lady. I know Kylie very well.
I'm like, Kylie, I
I
need
love
you,
that girl.
girl.
Kylie is also an incredible singer.
Uh-oh.
Amazing. I
Oh,
actually have a few
uh-oh.
songs with her. We might drop one day. We might drop some.
Uh-oh. Well, shoot.
There's
She can
some
get on the
bangers.
tribe. We don't hold back. We're not afraid. So
Mhm.
yeah, that's what we do is at the end. But villain, shoot my number. She can come on.
Yeah.
Come on, girl,
I'm
though.
sure she'd
Keep
love
coming
that.
tonight. She's over there working.
Mhm.
Villain, give us a little bit. You talked about like breaking down things, doing it yourself, working your way through. I would have already said digital media, the trends, the things that are happening. People need to understand this era in order to support, just support for the human heart, people. It's about the community. It's about people. The way you do that is in a digital era, you've got to go through some channels. And I'm not talking TikTok. I'm talking, we're on right now with you. This is going into a network. This is going into radio. So every time someone comes in and does a click, every time someone goes into Two Step Tribe YouTube, it's a click. You get more spins. We're spinning you literally in rotation on the radio too. Not just
Nice.
radio again. Let me repeat that. We're on a network. So we're live on video right now. So if you're tuning in again, just in radio, go check out the number 2 Step Tribe. Go to the YouTube, y'all. That's the easiest way to do it. And yes, I said it like that because I don't know. When I get a little tired, that southern part comes out in me. Truth telling time. Truth telling with Tracy. Detroit villain. I'm just going to say it straight up. I got a 16-year-old. Let me tell you the real test. When I got a 16-year-old and I'm like different genres of music, right? And I'm like, hey, check this out. And we're in the car, Whataburger at 1 a.m. I'm not kidding, y'all. Look, wise child, straight A's, you name it. So yes, I got the child. And I'm like, check this music out. He's listening. He's like, dang. And he's talking about NBA. And if y'all don't know what that is, I know
Young boy.
you do, villain. Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
And he's like, huh. He sounds a little, he reminds me of, yeah. And I was like, so you like this, huh? And I was playing a couple more. And he's like, yeah, who is that? Are they coming on the show? And I was like, yes, he is, son. So yeah, you've got some fans that are in that. You've got them all the way from that age. And I'm not old,
Amazing.
but how old are you, Uncle Rhino?
1,000.
Okay. You got fans all the way from, their teens to, like Uncle Rhino said, 1,000. So you got the thumbs up approval going on where it was like a bunch of kids hanging out, and I was like telling nothing. And that's incredible. It really is. I was like, you just, if you can play something and with no nothing, like he had no clue if you were Eminem or you somebody, although they're smarter than we think. Mine is. So
You raised them right, you raised them right.
Yeah, right. So but I don't know. What do you think about that? When someone, and it's my child, so be careful, but someone says, hey, here's music. Their heads shaking like crazy on here, y'all. Hey, no, I'm being serious here. Like, talks, mentions, hey, NBA, and like compares you and says they're not comparing you, but they're saying, huh, that kind of reminds me of this person. Like, is that who? Like, it sounds like this person to me, like they're in that same genre type. What do you think?
I think that's what's amazing about art is you can have a piece of something, and determining on who's listening to it and what they've experienced in their life or what they're currently going through, it resonates with each person differently. Like someone might hear a song and think it means something else that it doesn't mean. And who's to even say they're wrong? It's all about how it impacts that person. I personally never heard anybody compare me to NBA Youngboy. I like Youngboy. He's dope. NBA, he's sweet. I actually think that's cool to hear that, like a perspective of someone else to say that they got that vibe or whatever they were
Especially,
getting
yeah,
from it. Yeah, from the
fresh
younger
16
youth
year
too.
old.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
cool. Like tap into any
Multi-generational.
generation. Hey, we make timeless music around here. It's for anybody, and it'll last the test of time because that's what good art is.
Right there. It will last. It will stick around. It's not a trend. This is not something like we were talking about earlier in the digital times. This is what you call give me my word here. Like we talk about this a lot. Like if it's going to stand the test of time, we need something that's authentic.
If you're gonna stand the test of time, you can't chase the format. You have to make the format.
Be the format. Yep. Make the wave. Don't chase the wave. Yep.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
what we do.
Or
And
don't give it
the
away.
world's full of chasers. You got more stargazers than you do astronauts. That's just how it is.
Mhm.
Okay. One's gonna say, man, I bet that's cool up there. And the other guy walks by and goes, it actually really is. I just got back. Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, and
The
that's how
world
this
wasn't ready. The world wasn't ready for Eminem. They weren't ready for Jimi Hendrix. They weren't ready
nope,
for Led Zeppelin. They weren't ready for the Beatles. You just got to
nope.
create it. You create it and you show them what they're ready for. You know what I mean?
What
That's what the art is for.
And then we're all in different environments, different places. So for me, for instance, like you mentioned something, Bo, and it sounds like we might have grown up a little same. Like I grew up without everything, literally walls, houses, you name it. Things weren't easy. People look at me and I know they're thinking, oh yeah, be careful. Be careful here. I know exactly what you were saying. So with your influences and growing up, I know that you work hard and it all comes from you. What were your influences like early on in music?
Mm. Uh, I started playing music probably at the very beginning, probably from the band Blink 182. They really inspired me. And that started me playing guitar. And I was in like band and stuff throughout school. I played drums and bass and guitar and jazz band and percussion. And I kind of just branched out from there, taught myself guitar, bass, piano, and then like getting into production. I had a band, so like we didn't have a ton of money. So I was like, all right, we can't go pay thousands of dollars to go record. I just started teaching myself how to record too. So I became like the band's producer, and I at the time I didn't know what I was doing. I just
Everything,
kind of
yeah.
learned by trial and error. And if you listen to my original recordings to now, I've come a long way. You know what I mean? Like the evolution of sound and just learning and technique. It's just the evolution of everything, and it all takes every step. Even when it feels like you're not making progress, if you are moving forward, you're making progress. Baby steps are better than no steps at all. And kind of what I was touching on earlier, if you just put your mind to anything, man, like I've done some things I never dreamed I would ever do. If you would have asked me when I first started, I would have been like, man, what? No way. That'll never happen to me. And it's almost like a validation. And like I don't even like to sound cocky or anything. I just feel like I've worked my ass off. I'm almost just confident in myself. And I've been what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of like
You're
just
blazing a trail.
shown in life, like almost like reaffirmed. Like sometimes I want to give up and then something will happen and I'm like, man, you did that. Like you just gotta keep going, man. Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
all part of the journey. If you were at the
Signs.
mountaintop already, what's there left to do? You know what I mean? Like
fall.
it's all
All
about
you
the
do is
journey.
fall. Yeah. Yes, sir. And that's what we try to tell them all that are, first breaking out. Everybody's so focused on that mountaintop, but the mountaintop's going to be temporary. That's your goal right now that you're going to need to kick off for the next valley and then the next climb and the next mountaintop, because that's all you see when you get on top of the mountain is other mountains, you
Yep.
know.
And falls, like you were saying, it you ain't gonna stay up there forever. No one does.
No,
Maybe not forever, but the music can stand the test of time, and you can open the door and blaze a trail for other people. So, and other artists, you can touch people with music. It's a universal language. So, actually, a song, a lyric can be felt. It's one of those emotions to, I mean, in my universe, and usually people I connect to, it's a very powerful thing. It's a very, very powerful tool. And it is something that I know, personally speaking, has brought me through some good times and then some dark times too. I mean, like you just mentioned, if you're gonna tell me you're perfect, anybody that comes on here and is like, oh no, it's all great. I'm like, oh yeah,
Mm.
okay. That's a
Yeah.
warning, red flag, red flag. Two-step tribe. uh,
I am not perfect, and anyone who knows me or has followed me knows that.
yeah,
I be
no, we
crashing
like
out just like any
authentic,
other human being.
authentic, my kind
Got
of truth.
keep it real always.
And then be open to concepts, music, art, interpretation. All of these things come to me when I think of you and your music. And you bring up Eminem, which is extremely close to something here on back channels we'll get into on another date. That's just classic of all time. 8 Mile relates into my life in a certain way. And then, so how did you yourself, a villain, right here on with us live? And if you're on Instagram, go to Aaron underscore. Go for it. Tell them.
Villain. Aaron
Villain.
underscore villain on Instagram.
I gotta keep making
AARON.
sure.
Ron.
There. There you go. I gotta make sure, man. I just want to make sure, because if you got a musical guest, a guest in general, y'all, in the digital era, I want you to go show them love. I want you to go check their pages out. Here's what we do too. We end up with a tribe playlist. So on our tribe playlist, I'll let Uncle Rhino get into a little bit of that. But so there's a multifaceted prong to our media network. So we're multimedia broadcasting. We are radio, network, broadcasting, podcasting, producing. I mean, we are doing it all at one time with you right now. And while we're doing it, if anybody else is out there, again, the reason you hear me repeating is because I want you to go view visually what we're doing. And I keep saying YouTube because that's where you can all get access. So some of you aren't on some of the channels that we have. And because we are on multiple stations, literally, we have to show love to everybody. And that's the way you do this. So I have asked you about your musical influence. We've talked about Eminem, literally. You're in Detroit, and I don't know how you do that because it's cold, but we got to show some love to Detroit. I've always had a
Detroit. What up,
yeah,
dog?
exactly. Right. I love it. And then as far as you and what you have going on, what's inspiring you? I noticed something about a gallery that you were in with a friend, and you keep mentioning the word art along with music, which intrigues me big time because I'm about all facets of that lane. So I love the stuff you're putting out. I think you're even doing your own visual graphics and all. I think that
Yeah,
you've got your
pretty
hands in
much. Yeah.
everything. Do you?
Yeah, I've tried. So like just throughout my music journey, like I've just tried to like cut out having to pretty much cut out middlemen and stuff. I tried to learn as much as I can. I learned how to shoot music videos. I've done podcasts. I've actually gotten into art a bit. Like I mean, I'm not the best painter, but I mean, I love art in all forms, whether it's media, filming, photography, obviously recording music. I love recording my own music.
Ooh.
just anything that has an artistic, creative vibe to it, man. I've always just tried to get my hands on it. I've tried to learn every
Mm.
instrument I can. I just love art and music. For me personally, I don't see anything else in this life that even deserves my time and attention.
No,
It's
you're
for
getting me
me.
excited. And in a little while, y'all, I'm going to bring up a couple pieces of art that I've been working on for the new music awards that are
Ooh.
a big, huge category coming for every category now. I'm going to be grabbing you, by the way, for the lane. Uncle Rhino, where do you want to slot him in?
Well,
Music awards.
I'm gonna well, we've got Silent and A Villain, and I'm gonna put those two together. Silent Sounds out of Chicago, A Villain out of Detroit. The two of y'all are gonna be the Gemini. I want to put the two of y'all together. Silent was just nominated for a Grammy at the this year's awards, I guess. Yeah, this year's
Nice.
awards.
Sweet.
Yeah, I can't keep up with all of it, but
I do. I just heard from him today. By the way, I reached out just because you were coming on, and he literally reached out. He's paying attention right now.
Luke, what up,
He
Simon?
did. He did say, "Did you get my mix out?" And I'm like, "Yes, I did actually." So he and I have. There's that song we were talking about earlier that I don't say the F word. If I do, I'm like, "Go get bail money." Well, somebody and something kind of pushed me too much. And one day I write a lot of songs. So Uncle Rhino's like, uh-oh, he's talking about art. She's over here doing graphics and art and writing. He's going to be like, watch out, Aaron. You're going to end up with 10 songs and all kinds of stuff.
Hey, let's go. Let's make a song.
He's
I'm
like, be
down.
careful what you wish for.
Let's get it.
I got that evil laugh to like, be careful what you wish for.
Hey, let's make some fire.
If you
That's
can't
all I'm
make
here
it,
to do
I'll
is make some
create it.
timeless art. That's it.
Hey, yeah, look, Silent is Tribe all the way through. So
What up, though?
exactly. Congrats to him, Silent. Shout out to you. Shout out to Toxic Rain, the mix that he's over there slinging and remixing. And so he can keep on doing that. We share over here at Two Step Tribe. So definitely. So I see the two of them hooking up then in our lane then, right, Uncle Rhino?
that needs to be the proper placement. Have the two because Cy has West Coast ties. A Villain's got the Midwest. Both of them, Chi-Town and Detroit's Midwest, but they both spin out. One goes east, one goes west. That's something that would really be. I think that would be the appropriate approach for the art form. And what we're doing is all indie based. Everything is indie. Nobody is, you have different country recognition awards that are for country music. You have got indie recognition awards for folk music, Americana. You've got all these singular things that are just about one genre. But the cool thing about what we look at, and on this show in particular, we've got reggae legends like Leroy Roman. We've got blues legends like Henry Turner Jr. We've got rock, 100-meter scream out of the ashes, heavy rock, heavy metal. We got A Villain. We got Silent Sounds. We got Little Tony Rose. We got Breaking Point Nation out of Missouri, which is just crazy.
Ooh.
I'm really gonna put
In
you
the
with those guys.
studio right now, dude. They're in the studio. We have a surprise coming for you. So it's interesting. You always, something happens. It's like, I want to talk. I'm like that kid at Christmas. And I'm like, don't tell it, don't do it.
Well, we have
something.
we have so much happening right now. We've with just so you know, some additional connectivity. About 2 years ago,
What's up, my babe?
about 2 years ago, didn't
Hi.
you mix on a country kind of fusion record 2 years ago?
Yours?
Toxic
Yeah.
and Silent.
Yeah, but that track's amazing, bro. I was bumping that.
Yeah, that song New West. For those of y'all
Yeah.
who know my song New West about Las Vegas, you're looking at the man right there that engineered and mixed it and made that thing beautiful.
Man,
I did grab it.
that was
I
actually
did.
one of the last sessions I did on my old computer, and I remember the amount of tracks you guys had was like bogging it down. But wow, hey, we made it work, man. I got a new
Yeah,
computer now, though. So hey, if you need
yeah,
anything else
yeah,
mixed, man, we'll make it crazy.
yeah. If you're gonna be a bear, be a grizzly.
Yeah,
Yes,
hey.
sir. Had
Hey,
to get a new little
he's
beast
a
going.
cold one right now. Hey, we do have Silent in the house right now, so I just want to do a quick hey, what's up? He
Silent.
chimed in here.
Oh,
He's over there saying hi to Kylie, so try to pay attention to y'all. Uh yeah, the New West. Yeah, great song, definitely. He said,
great
you know,
song.
what's up, tribe? Silent, what's up? I'll be in touch. I'm glad you got your phone back. You've got those tracks, the mixing. We do have a surprise coming up with Breaking Point Nation. Everybody stay tuned. It's very hard to surprise someone like Uncle Rhino.
Mhm.
Dang, I swear, there it is. Back.
I called it. I
It's,
got
yeah,
a,
it's
I
hard.
got a, I got a pet gnat that I send over to her studio, and every time she tries to log on, the gnat wakes up and starts flying around. So yeah, you only get
You know,
yeah.
lights are all like in front of me and stuff. And this one gnat, it's like for some reason when I'm doing my dang show with him, it's like, shh, and I'm like, I'm that girl on
Comes
TV,
out.
like, I'm the one doing
Yeah.
that.
Everybody thinks she got Tourette's, but it's not. It's that gnat. I sent that gnat up. That's a ninja gnat. Yeah.
Lord of mercy. Tic Tacs for saliva, y'all.
Oh yeah.
That's the only.
Hmm.
It's the only sweet thing in here. I knew he was going to say, I've got something sweet or whatever in here, and I don't. There's
Squirrel.
no sweet. No sweet.
Squirrel.
Grizzly.
Squirrel. Yeah.
Grizzly. Villain. Villain. Come on, break
Hey,
this up.
hey. I'm enjoying the banter. I'm going the back
Yeah.
and forth. I like it.
He's, he's,
I love
he's
it.
like,
I
shit,
like
this
laughing.
reminds me of being at home with my folks. Yeah.
Dang, I ain't that old. Come on now.
No, we all just hanging out, having a good
I,
time. It's
I'm
all
not going
good.
to ask how old you are, but I would bet we are close to that same age. I would bet.
I am 34,000 years old.
Oh, cool. Okay. I got one on here that's 1,000 and one that's
Yeah.
34,000. My voice tonight, I was trying to do a few things on me. All right, listen, we haven't even played a song yet because we've enjoyed literally this guest
Hey.
checking in, getting back to the roots of what's going on, the roots with you. Tell us where you're at, what you're doing, and what you've got out right now in music. Because I'm about to sling something out for you.
So yeah, I don't know if you're about to play Change Your Life, but yeah, I just dropped the song Change Your Life. That's the newest thing I just recently dropped. We're trying to pump it up. It's getting some views on Instagram, on Spotify, Apple Music, TikTok. We're trying to blow it up. So yeah, make sure you guys check out Change Your Life by A Villain featuring the legendary Westside Boogie. It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
It's a vibe. It is a vibe. You do need to check it out. We are going to play that in here. I actually have all of yours in here. Again, I want y'all standing by. Remember, as we're on radio and the network, we have a 2-hour slot. So Tuesdays are a prime time. If I can slide anybody in on a Tuesday, it is a miracle. We had someone as their guest. Equally as important, I don't ever say that someone is a opening because I don't look at all that. Here at Tribe, we've got someone that's very close to home for me, ironically, and actually Uncle Rhino. So stand by, AV. I want everyone to understand we've still got Emily Lou, and I'm going to ask her because I found the name Emily Lou. It's Emily Glazner standing by. I've had people tell me that you do not want to open for this girl because she will rock and sling the stage to the point you'll be
Ooh.
like, oh no, that just happened. So
Hey, that sounds amazing.
exactly. I love it
I
when
love
people are like
seeing good
that.
artists like that, man.
Like when they're
That's what it's all
scared, it's
about.
like, oh, okay. It's looks are deceiving sort of thing. So we do have Miss Emily as well. AV, you just mentioned one of your latest songs that you do want to pull out here, Westside Boogie as well. So, is there anything you'd like to tell us in regards to the song?
So this song, I make a lot of truth music, kind of like F the world music, I guess we could say, kind of like all the whole system and all that. And kind of like branched out a little bit on this song. I would say like genre wise, it's almost like a hip hop meets disco pop vibey song, something like that, a little bit of rock influence. But it's a song about just like going through all the nonsense in life being screwed over by people you never thought would screw you over, all the trials and tribulations, all the nonsense. And it's about just saying, man, forget all that. We about to turn the music up and have a good time. Ain't nothing gonna take us down. It's all about positive vibes, manifesting good things, and just becoming what you're supposed to be in life. Change your life. If you're going through something in your life and you don't like it, you could change that shit, man. Change it all up completely. I've lived 50,000 lifetimes by now. Just change your life and do whatever you want to do. You only got one life.
Yes, that's right. And there's always detours. There's always another path. There's something that may take you down another path. And guess what? It might switch you up a little bit, but there's always an exit. And we just build the damn highway and keep going. So lift each other up too. Sometimes you do need to reach out to other people, and can't do it by yourself. I admit that. Tell us the name of the song again. I want to make sure we capture that out there.
It's called "Change Your Life" by A Villain, featuring Westside Boogie.
Because we've got a few in here. Your only goal.
Mhm.
Let's roll it.
Nothing. Owe you nothing. When I saw I saw that title, I was like, oh.
That's got my boy Kellin Quinn, man. Shout out Kellin Quinn. I actually just saw him 2 nights ago. He's in a band called Sleeping with Sirens. They're amazing. Such an amazing band. If you guys have never heard them, he's I would say in that genre of music, he is the best vocalist out of that post-hardcore, screamo, melodic, hard, like heavy rock. He's the best from that time. There's lots of vocalists that are good, but Kellin Quinn shines above them all. Like, if you know who he is, man.
Well, that's why I want to bring it up. I want to stand by, and then we'll have Emily in a minute too, and let her kind of pop in and give her take on it too.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
let's
definitely.
give it a spin, Tracy.
Yeah, let's take this spin. Tell me real quick, A Villain, because there's something tripping out right now in the technology world. So, check it out.
I don't need to say it again. Got a crown up top, y'all playing to win. 3-6 can't stop, hope snakes can swim. All dogs go to heaven, I'ma pray for them. Masquerade, this is a masquerade. Make your face, you're a castaway. Just yesterday, you said you'd do tomorrow. It's best to stay, you're too broke to borrow. Investigate the way they're testing our hope, cause the pests they spray have made a nest in our home. Yelling checkmate, debating flexing cargo, while the pressure stays upon the necks of our own. Don't be too blind to see it. History repeats, what kind of time are we in? You will never get to see my mind defeated. I've been shining while you're trying to see my light depleted. Yeah. They don't see shine till you're in it. Manifest time, it's been mine for a minute. Give them fake smile as they lie on my image. Take caution. No, they don't see shine till you're in it. Manifest time, it's been mine for a minute. Give them fake smile as they lie on my image. Take caution. Shit. God flowing holy water, notice the sevens. Years ahead of y'all, been sick with COVID-11. Nobody will trade ego for repentance. I'm humble with hopes that my doge goes to heaven. Will currency fix where I'm currently at? I have purposely lost all my urgency. Love it, I love it. You hate it, it's sure to be that way regardless. So none of it's hurting me. Fresh out of fucks, little dopey bitch. I write it down on my grocery list. Right where the dairy and poultry is. Chicken and cheese are the holiest. Hungry even when I'm just fed. I stay in my bag like the butt bread. Don't care at all about the stuff that they saying. We go on regardless, enough said. They don't see shine till you're in it. Manifest time, it's been mine for a minute. Give them fake smile as they lie on my image. Take caution. They don't see shine till you're in it. Manifest time, it's been mine for a minute. Give them fake smile as they lie on my image. Take caution. Shit. Oh, fucking moon boys. Fucking moon boys, huh? Going where? To the moon? The moon? You gonna be rich, boy? I don't give a damn, keep digging. Keep finding them coins. We're going to the moon. Oh shit. Paper-handed twisties. Paper hands.
Oops. Forgot that word was on the end of that one, but yeah, that was actually called Take Caution, featuring Solar, my dog Solar.
It is. It is. It is Take Caution. And it is one of the songs that I was told to please play
Yeah.
for you. So you've
Yeah.
got some pretty loyal fans. You've got a lot of people who know your music very, very well. And they're
Shout out to
into it over
everybody,
here.
man.
So
I
I'm like,
appreciate anybody who's ever listened to my music. This is what I do from my soul. It's the only thing that matters to me. So thank you from the bottom of my heart to anybody who ever listens to my music,
oh,
streams
of
my music
course.
on any platform. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate you.
No, of course, of course. So I wanted to give them a taste because it was, we were all talking and, this is the song that kept coming at me. So I wanted you to do that. I'm also getting that with Kellin Quinn.
Yeah. Oh, you
We
nothing?
advertised that quite a bit. And so if you'd like, and Uncle Rhino, I refer and look to you, go ahead and throw out another song right now because I want them to get a taste, a big bite before we jump to another section.
Yeah, I would like to go with the new current single that he's got out, Change Your Life. I'd like to put that one up, and I would like to get that one rocking and rolling. Let him hear what he's got hitting.
Mm.
And then we'll fall back and give backstory. But I like to hit them with what we got right now that just dropped.
Well, we have an issue there, but
Yeah. Okay. Not that one.
no, that's why I'm just telling you to listen.
Is Change Your Life not working?
Yeah, thank you. Yep,
You-
exactly.
Oh, it's not
try
working?
to-
No, Change Your Life. So if you follow me anytime, I'm just a truth teller. I'm telling you that they're in there trying to do technical stuff right now to get it in. There is
I'll
an issue.
attempt
We don't know.
re-emailing it. I don't
Like,
know if that'll-
yeah, I'm like, how you have to do the chat with these people? You can't get real people on the phone to ask what the heck is the problem. Not our station. I'm talking technology side. Something's down right now. So everything's loaded, and I'm trying to help you get in here to the things that the people do know. Luckily, I loaded you up with everything before. So I've got it in here. I've got Owe You Nothing. So let's detour over there. That's just listen.
Yeah, let's rock that. That's got Kellin
Yeah,
Quinn
let's
on
rock
it.
whatever works. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I got you. And no matter what, your song will go into rotation, especially that newest. Don't worry, we'll make sure. But here we are with Owe You Nothing. Again, who's on this, A Villain?
This is the legendary Kellin Quinn from the amazing band Sleeping with Sirens. One of the best vocalists,
You got
pretty
it.
much of our generation.
You got it. And this is the one that I was being like, you got to have it. And the younger generation, there you go. Here you
And
go.
this song, this song is
Sure.
about pretty much like kind of like my coming up as an artist, going through it all and doing a bunch of stuff, different avenues and different things, and finally just being like, what, all these people that got their hand out asking me for things and they want all this stuff from me, and I got to a point where I'm like, what, I don't owe you anything. I've done this. A lot of people have disrespected along the way, and that all just makes it part of the journey, and it was kind of just like I owe you nothing. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna keep making this art, but I'm gonna do it from the soul,
You got it. And of course it is featuring Kellin Quinn.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
Got to throw the
Correct,
love out
correct.
there. Love this one. Do the claps. It is called Owe You Nothing. It's a Owe You Nothing. Here it is right here. This is our song, A Villain.
Ever since a fetus inside of the womb, I've been feeling the need to unleash it. Them hopped on my feet and then walked. If I saw somebody in my way, I defeated them. I got the key to win. I gotta eat, and I mean that by any means. Feast again, flashing an evil grin. And then I snap like the first time you're sinking your teeth and skin. What is the problem? They want me labeled a nut in asylum. I'm just a nut in a blinding. Forget her name, she is nothing I'm fond of. I don't know nothing of conscience. I don't know why my nose stuffy, you gotta be piling. I'm gonna blow the atomic. This is the position which gets them sick, let them vomit.
Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? You can spend your whole life wishing on some shooting star, but it won't get you very far. Who do you think you are? You keep reaching out your hand like I owe you something. I don't owe you anything.
Ever since I started off, I never gave a notice or even a regard to law. Daily life Mardi Gras, I just recorded according to corpses I saw in halls. Y'all should just call it off. I got a feeling y'all squealing. I'm really appalled by y'all. I'm like the Dalai Law. Mama, I promise I'll profit and possibly top it off. Here's what the truth is. Lately I'm faded and saying I'm useless. They just stick hand out and say I should prove it. They haven't made what I made, it's amusing. Behavior reclusive. I don't have time to create a solution. Painstaking pages I painted through music. Everything I had I gave to you, stupid.
Yeah, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? You can spend your whole life wishing on some shooting star, but it won't get you very far. Who do you think you are? You keep reaching out your hand like I owe you something. I don't owe you anything.
Oh, you nothing.
Yeah,
Ooh, who do you think you are?
that was the vibe. I haven't listened to that one in a while. I like that song.
Hey, listen, that is one of the ones that I did like a little beta test for the generations. I played, a handful of yours because I do have several in here. So I'm like, I just did a tech, man. I'm like you. It's like be a producer, wear every single hat. Like if you can't do it, let me do it. So while I
Yes,
was back
ma'am.
in the station, so got it handled. So no big deal. Keep
Look
rolling.
at that.
Joey.
No big
Keep
deal. You
going,
got
right? No big deal. You just got to do it yourself. That's how
Yep.
that works. It's called Change Your Life. And that is your newest single that is out right now. We've had multiple tracks. I'm actually going to pull Emily up for this one as she comes in. I love seeing a guest that's coming in. She's not just a guest, she's part of the family too, like you are, a villain. So we've got multiple people tuning in. We got your main track we're about to roll. I'd love to see her. She's so excited. She has been here like she loves Uncle Rhino, y'all. I'm like, plus we love her. Welcome everybody to the show on Two Step Tribe. Emily.
Howdy.
Hello, Emily.
what's
Hey,
up?
howdy. Hey, y'all.
How are
Hey,
you
how you
doing?
doing?
How are you doing?
Y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good.
Emily,
Good,
this is a villain. This is Emily Glazner.
Nice to meet you, Emily.
Yeah, what's
I
up?
heard
We got
earlier that it's a villain and or Aaron. So
Whatever you want to refer to me as, man. Whatever you
See,
want.
this is what I like. Emily, do me a favor. Just make sure, like, if you're on a social media, other channel or anything, and there's a little bit echo, usually it's because maybe you might have are you on your phone?
no, I'm on a computer.
Okay. Well, it's good. When I'm playing the music, I'll mute a little. Do y'all hear an echo? A little bit of a
little hair.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit of
It's
tail
just
on it,
little.
yeah.
It's okay, girl. I got you because I've got the music to play here. We're good. Emily, you have been backstage, literally listening.
Yeah.
You got to hear like backstage stuff when I wasn't in here, along with what was going on in here. And I love to get the take of another artist. And so this is how you mix it up. And you say, what do you think, Emily, like coming into the house here at Two Step Drive with a villain tonight?
I'm really enjoying it. I really enjoy the conversation that you were having earlier and about how music has definitely changed. And I like the tracks that I heard, especially when you were talking about, there was a track about manifest time. Like manifestation is like a really big thing. I didn't really know anything about manifestation until somebody told me, "Oh, that's what you did," and I was like, "I don't know what you're talking about." But so whenever I hear something like that, I'm like, "Yeah, that's cool." I like that you said that you have positive music because I have the same. I want to lift people up. I don't want to take over the world. I don't want to rule the world. I want to help heal it. So I like your positive messages in your music.
Yeah, I want to
Thank you,
help
thank you.
fill it, right?
You got to escape people from their lives through the art, right? People want to be
Right.
entertained and they want to escape into this world you create through your music. And you want to bring them to a good place, and sometimes you want to bring them to a bad place. It just depends on what the purpose of that specific piece of art is, you know.
Yeah,
Hey.
I think that's one of the things I've always talked about is that music is absolutely universal. Whether you can understand the lyrics, or some people listen to lyrics, some people don't. Some people are listening to something that's completely different language and still really feel what's being said because of the way the art is being created. So I absolutely agree.
I love it. I love it. Miss Emily Glazner in the house tonight. She is an artist herself in many, many ways. True beauty in the house on Two Step Tribe with Uncle Rhino up here. Tracy Two Step on Two Step Tribe. We are here for you on Radio Media Network. Flipping it up. Listen, I have something from a fan of yours, and I have to pull it back up because, yeah, you're right. I found it, girl. I got you. I got Change Your Life. No worries there. I got it. Listen, I like to talk with your fans and guests. Like, you know, I gotta do that for all of us because it's about the people to me. It's the feelings. It's the bouncing it off of the fans, the engagement that we get. And they're usually your fans, actually. That's the good thing, is that we are able to do that. But man, what did they say? They said about your song. Listen, like, I got to find it. There it is. That's butter on a slip and slide.
Oh, I love it. Who said that?
I'm not telling.
I love that.
I'm not telling. It's from in my own team. I'm like, okay. All right.
I love it.
Think about that. I got butter on a slip and slide. There had to be some thoughts there somewhere. Like, I never would have had butter on my slip and slide, but okay.
Sounds like a good time, though. You know what I mean? So
that's how it starts. Everybody's having fun, and then all of a sudden you can't. That's why we can't have nice things.
Oh, good old public school. That's what Uncle Ryan.
Yeah, damn it, public school. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Emily, I grabbed Change Your Life, which is a Villains song out right now. We've got it. We've got it. Technically, we've got the approval here. Warning, if you're a kid, go. If you're not, stay. I have to say this. This is the song, Change Your Life. If there is a word in here that you may not like, turn it off. Go over somewhere else, but I'm playing the song. It's just a little thing I have to do. Just like if you see a vinyl album, Big E on it or something, this is the thing. I mean,
parental advisory, explicit content.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I love that, man. Do that again.
Parental advisory, explicit content. It's not too bad, but there's a little in there.
Just
you know?
a little, man. I played it for my kid. It's all right, y'all. Come on. Change Your Life is absolutely amazing. So,
thank you. Appreciate you.
Yes, this is the one that your multi-generational went, oh, this is the one where they were like, NBA? I was like, okay. So, Change Your Life tonight, a villain. Again, that is Aaron_villain over on Instagram, where he has a lot of content. We are going to spin literally, Uncle Rhino, again, he'll tell you in a bit how we get your song spinning, ongoing. And then Emily, same thing. Y'all watch out, because this girl's got some stuff too. But Change Your Life, the title. So, man, it speaks in so many ways, so many different areas. I'm going to play the track really quick, and then I want to see responses, and especially from our own house right here. Here we are right here. Let's go, Aaron. I want to see what was in that head with you. Change Your Life.
To the jaded villains, they put hate on my love and they made it villain. Chopping outstretched hands when I'm making millions. They would rather cachet than just say I'm brilliant. Always having lame opinions. Take a side, do or die, but your fate is sealing. Guillotines for the cap, ain't afraid of ceilings. Yeah, wait, do that shit. Always been the same, it was you that did. Where am I now with the crew that win? Hitting on my phone, gotta mute that quick. Bunch of rude asses, was never given head up from me do backflips. Jump through hoops, I've been through bad shit. Now you wanna come around when I have a crew that says nah. Cause I've been low before.
demon proof where you was at when I needed you. Looking for direction. Look at all the time I invested. Look at all the dust I collected. Look at all the love I was spreading. But do your best, my G. The road could get bumpy, watch your steps, my G. I know that you can help, but you less likely. I guess it's me I should protect. I see. Stayed 100 through the feet. I've been haunted in my sleep. Been through all of it. I see the life. Take another one and breathe. Let the music guide your feet. In the way that's gonna change your life.
Yeah. Oh, me and joy after all that I've gained. At the edge of a breakthrough, the cards have been played. Step through the dark and the hardest terrain. Many left when it started to rain. I told the world about my dreams and they called me insane. Hit my cell, never called it in vain. Not the same as it was, I'm on another vibe. Lightning strike, hit the monster, has come alive. Wonder if I'll see fulfillment on the other side. And all the smiles that they show is really a disguise. I've been Midas with my tapes. Know that what we're cooking up is great, but these demons am I liable to shake? Would it make me feel alone? Can I find another way? Is the circle that I pace a perpetual mistake? I've been beaten, cut and bleeding, but they will never break. Cause I've been low before. Spent too long in that storm. We gon' let the speakers take it. Stay 100 through the feet. I've been haunted in my sleep. Been through all of it. I see the light. Take another one. Let the music guide your feet. In the way that's gonna change your life. I was demon proof where you was at when I needed you. Hope that I get saved from the hope that I spread. I won't know till I'm dead. That's gonna change your life.
Changed my life, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm having fun. Like, look, Silence got all kinds of hearts, dude. I'm gonna get you for that one. It's not even fire. Like he loves this song, dude. Shout out Silent. Ooh, it's heart and fire.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thank
Love
you guys
it,
for checking
man.
it out.
Ooh, look, yes, fire, yeah, fire. Like I can't even had to crank up the it's just like boom, boom, boom. Like, yeah, listen, that song, I really wanted it to be in rotation exactly where it hit on purpose. So it was me going, no, I'm correct. So technology people, man, I'm like you. When it comes to production, everything, it's like just kind of roll with me and listen to me. Like there was a little bit of a struggle there. So, but when you're trying to go on 19 different channels and different time slots, it's like you might overlap a little bit with some people. So listen, it's all about working together, making things happen. Emily, you just walked in to change your life. How do you feel about change your life? About
I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the fact that immediately, like the guitar lick catches you from the very beginning. So then you're like, okay, yeah, I like this. Bob in my head.
Look at this one, Emily.
I'm not a drummer, but like whenever you hear something good, you think that you can play bongos. That's a test of like something that's really grooving. Is when somebody who's not a drummer, as myself, goes. So yeah, I thought it was great.
I agree.
Hey, sounds like you can drum.
Hey, Emily, look at this message we've got up here. Look at this. We are women. We are always right. Duh. I'm kidding. Love it. Love it. Love it.
I think as women, we have an instinct of, it's that, my mom used to say it like that sixth sense. You just know right when something should be, or right when something's going to happen. Or, yeah, it's just
you know what I appreciate? Like, I love that statement. I love any kind of freedom to say what we want. But I, as a female, love a man being a man, a woman being a woman, or the right to choose whatever it is you want. But that statement to me is a great statement. And for you, I mean, it's all about the man and the woman. So, and I like how you think. I like how you think, Emily. And that's a true statement for me. So, I'm like an 80-year-old over here.
We have really good as men, real ones. We have really good unending job security for all the sixth sense that are out of calibration. And we get called in to come fix it. Yeah.
You know what?
I had to speak up.
That is beautiful and amazing. And I love that. And I love that I have that too. I absolutely, I do. I have that security and that.
Kylie gonna get me in trouble over here.
I see them go running by going, stand back, I've got 6 cents. And I'm thinking, your little sugar britches should have had 7. And I'll tell you, yeah, about 7.5. Yeah, how's that 6 cents? Here's 2 more cents. I'll give you 2 more cents. Here.
2 pennies. 2 pennies.
Yeah, with the 6, when the 6 don't get it, you got to go to 8. Yeah.
Hey, it's all good, baby. I'm over here
That's a
talking.
whole nother show. Okay.
Hey, I love it, Kylie. You can send me that all day long. So there's no saying my bad. Like, I think it's great. I think it's powerful. I love it when equally. Now, I'm not going to get into all the politics stuff because that's not me, y'all. I have to keep it real. It's just how it is in my house. So I love it. I love to see each comment. I knew in Uncle Rhino, you just look at his face. And I was like, yep. Uncle Rhino, I knew Sugar Britches was going to come out.
Yeah, I fix shit. Yeah, that's my job description. I fix shit. Yeah, that needs to be on a business card. Yeah.
I'm gonna write that one down. I'm gonna write that song.
Yeah. Sometimes it's a way of thinking. Sometimes it's an attitude. Regardless, I'm gonna fix it.
Yeah,
so,
you know what?
I live to serve.
Perfect statement right here. I love when we can joke and have a good time and laugh. That's this show, and bring you the music of every genre. I love that statement. That's a perfect statement. So we have been laughing our butts off in here, having a great time rolling. A Villain, what are your plans? Are you going to be out doing some shows? Where can we catch you? And what's up?
I actually don't have any shows booked right at the current moment. I've actually been, so I have like a library of music that probably nobody will ever hear. I make music almost every day, and I've been doing it pretty consistently throughout my life. So I've just been stacking music. And I don't know if you guys could tell, but like even just like the 3 songs we played, they all kind of sound different, right? Like they all kind of have their own vibe or whatever. I try to not make the same song twice. Like I know a lot of people like stay in a niche, but I don't know. I've always just kind of like been like, if I already made that song, I got that song. Like I want to try something different. So like I've been experimenting just with so many different genres and palettes of sound that I just have a stack. And so I just keep adding my ammunition to the chamber. And I guess when something calls me and I feel compelled, like this piece of art needs to come out now. So, you know, I just make a bunch of music. Like currently I'm actually working on a bunch of like, I don't know if there's any like dubstep fans out here or EDM.
There is.
I'm actually doing a lot of stuff with my homie Darko. Shout out Darko, man. We be making some cool stuff lately. And it's kind of like a dubstep, hip hop, EDM vibes, like stuff that can be played at festivals. So that's actually kind of like the mode I'm in right now. We just been in the studio linking up. I'd be writing on my own too. So
and Silent
studio mode.
Silence, he's working in that same vein right now. Silence doing a bunch of EDM and house music he's been working on. So this is why it's organically natural that you two collide into each other tonight.
Yeah, let's get it, Silent.
I actually sent a message and said I got some, and that's what happens over here at Two Step Tribe. It's all about like Emily. I mean, she happens to know somebody who knew me who said, "Hey, wait a minute, let's connect the dots here." So that's what we do over here, and we will have. I was on the phone today about festivals. So A Villain, when we talk about that lane of music and where we're going to put people. You're someone we're going to put in that category with Silent, who's going to be over the lane when we do our awards. So, and when we do our festivals and the things that we do, it won't be one genre of music. So, as soon as we get ours rolling out, whether it's the festival, definitely the music awards, we will have a place that you will be going and, you know, stay next to us because that's what we do over here. And so it's about connecting. One, you know, it started obviously that started with Uncle Rhino, and then it led into somebody coming on the show, and we just vibed major, like laughing and getting along, and then song, and then something happened. It made me say the F word for the first time ever on the show. Radio's like, I can't play that, and I'm like, dang it. So Silent grabbed that thing and mixed it and turned it into something totally. I was like, damn, all right, I like it. The beat, the mix, everything, and just boom, boom, boom. And we talked a little bit because that's what I have to do. So in order for us all to be doing this, and Uncle Rhino, what he does, us to pull in tribe in every genre, every channel, we've got to produce, we've got to wear many different things. So technical sides right there, Bill, and you mentioned that you're able to produce, you've engineered, you've done all sorts of things in regards to music. So as you understand, if I tease Uncle Rhino all the time because literally I think I'm up to 900 songs, and I think I met you.
Wow.
Well, we started this, how long? 4 months ago?
In February.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since February. Like, so
You
I
made
don't know.
900 since February?
Yeah.
What?
Yep. Yes, a lot of things
I
happened,
got
and I
right with
decided to
you.
go
I
back.
got music with you for sure. You be pumping them out.
Hey,
Let's
they're not all
go.
good. It's just, man, I
Hey,
gotta get it out. Yeah.
that's the thing though. You might make something and you think like, oh, it's not good. You might listen to it in 6 months, a year from now, and be like, actually, this is really good. You just weren't
Yeah.
at that moment. It wasn't right.
Yeah.
I have dropped music. Like there's a few songs on my album, The Show You Can't Tell, that has Only Goals to Kill Ya and I Tell 'Em featuring Royce da 5'9". I believe I sent you those tracks. That's my last actual album I put out. And there's a couple songs on there that I made probably 4 or 5 years before the album came out, and I just had them sitting. And when I was come time to put the album together, I was going through some music. I'm like, I kind of want this one on the record. It fits the album, and it was kind of like an out there song. For instance, if anyone is familiar with my album, it's the song "Our Heads Down." I had made that song. I was going to college years ago, and I wrote it while I was in college, and I just kind of brought it to that album when I dropped it because it just fit the vibe. So a song is a good song if it's a good song.
It is. It is. Every one of yours, I've enjoyed them. Every bit of it. I'm
Thank
going to
you.
bring up a picture real quick. Like, look at that. You got some blue going on there. All right, Villain. I love the hat, by the way. I'm
Oh,
hat
thank you, thank you. Yeah,
all
I'm
the
hats
time,
all the
every
gotta rock the
day. I
hats.
need your
Yeah.
hat. I'll wear it on the show. Literally,
Oh, we
gotta
gotta
get a
get you
hat.
one. We gotta
Yeah, I
get you a
like
villain
yours.
hat
Yeah.
for sure. I gotta get you a custom made two-step villain hat.
Ooh, there we go. I like that. Yep. I'm like a kid over here. Yes, be careful because I will. And honestly, like Uncle Rhino will teach and tell me, and I listen to people who are looking out for me in this industry. Listen, every one of us, Emily, there's a lot that happens and there's a lot to learn. I don't care what age I am or anyone else. Honestly, I can always learn, and there's a lot for me to learn. And so I will have a song and I'm like, no, like absolutely not. And Uncle Rhino's like, you're gonna listen because trust me. And so I did. And I was like, but I was fighting. And he's like, dang it. I used that word squirrel and then I stopped. So it's like code word. But he is correct and your statement's correct. It is, no, that wasn't meant for, that was just like a thing I was feeling like. I didn't mean for that to even be anything. I just send it to you because it's you and I, like we're like family. So he's like, nope.
One of the biggest things that creatives struggle with is they want to be able to conquer the world and touch it, but you can never conquer the world until you can conquer your own triggers and your own emotions and your own tendencies. You've got to be able to manage yourself before you can manage the world around you. And a lot of that, everything that you create musically is a beautiful seed. It's a magical seed, and once it sprouts and takes root, then the world and people and love and all that takes it, and it's going to grow as big, and it'll either be a sequoia or it'll be kudzu. It'll be a vine that grows like crazy. You don't know what it's going to be. You were just the one that transmitted it. And I see it a lot with creatives. The latest song's always the best one, or you'll see people that won't see something for its value because they're too close to it. They have their face in the fire, so the smoke keeps them from seeing. And so that's where when you've been around it long enough and you know what they're feeling because you felt it before. That's the thing. It's like it's not like a parent and a kid, but it's someone has got more exposure versus someone who's had less you know, and you're trying to explain to them, this will make sense, but you've got to trust me on this. You've got to be able to do this. And it, you know, if you're lucky, you'll have, I didn't have one of those breaking out in Texas, but I did when I got to Nashville. I ran into some of the greatest on the planet who did that for me. And I was very much like an ugly version of Tracy. I was like, you know, I wasn't as pretty as she is, but I was, I know that's hard to believe because I'm beautiful, but anyway,
Yeah,
I,
that's
I
what
just,
we do.
yeah, I just sat right there and I was like, you know, I did, because I think this is it. I think this is it. And the old guys like Harlan Howard, you know, for people who don't know Harlan, best way to sum up Harlan, he smoked unfiltered menthol cigarettes and drank absolute vodka, and he was like a Southern Hemingway. And you'd have some little girl, you know, one of the new chick, the cliche kind, the cliche chick singer, you know, that came to town and just wanted a photo op. And she ran up and said, Mr. Harlan, what all have you written? Harlan said, you know, Amazing Grace and the Star Spangled Banner. And she was like, oh my God, you wrote that? He said, no, baby, but I wrote everything else, you know. And that was, you know, that was Harlan, you know. And that's, I mean, that's the kind of vibe, you know, those old guys, you know, they'd be like, you know, like Foghorn Leghorn, you know, settle down, son. I said, son, settle down, you know. 'Cause- but I got to do this. I got to do. No, you don't. Settle down. It'll get there when it gets there. You know. And that, but you have a fire. Every one of us has a fire. You know, that we want to share the best parts of our soul and our spirit with the rest of the world. We want to make it better. We want to fill a spot that we see that's empty. And you were given the gift of sight, both of you, all three of you. You were given a gift of sight that others don't have. And so you can't waste it, but you can't be like, you can't be, and for the folks at radio, I was doing the stare down face just now. They didn't, you know, not everybody can see us, but that's, yeah, you can't get into a stare down contest with it. You know, you got to acknowledge it, identify it. Then when you come back around, you'll bring the rain and the pain. I want to take this chance right now while we got this little pivot. I want to start introducing Mr. A. Villain to the amazing, incredible Emily. I want to get Miss Glazner up here to start showing what she's
Yeah.
got going on. We've got pushing the boundaries on the hip hop and pop, and we've got roots and soul and Americana and rock, and we got all that right here. And this lovely lady who's joined us, who I guess I've known you, Emily, a little over a year.
Yeah, a little over a year. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
I
met
saw
at
her.
yeah, the springboard.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And I remember walking by, she was accompanying someone and playing her guitar because they needed backup, somebody with real chops. And I walked by, and the lead vocalist was very, very good. But then I heard Emily singing backup, and I pumped the brakes. I wear my shades so you don't see where I'm looking, but I turned right around. I was watching her while she was performing, and I said, that's going to be a circle back. That's going to be a circle back right there. Yep.
That's
I
cool.
love it. I love it. So yeah, they are excited to hear your music, Emily. I have some in here. I do want A Villain to hear something you've got going on
I'd love to.
here. Definitely. Emily, you know what I have, and I would love for people. I know that you're here in Texas. You are not what we refer to. Listen, if y'all are tuning in and you think Texas is just one genre of music, it's not. And that's what we're about. Emily, I don't like to do labels, but what would you say you would like for your music category? Would you say?
I think that honestly, I'm more rock Americana.
Mhm.
I like telling a story. It's, I'm a huge fan of the lyricist Bernie Taupin, and because I'm a big fan of Elton John, and that's where I learned who Bernie Taupin was. I mean, like, I love how he tells a story, and it's I've always wanted to be able to tell a story that makes somebody else go, oh, yeah, I've been there. Okay. I have a song called Circle, and I wrote it to lift people up. Long story short, I've met the love of my life. I am very, very happy and in love with my soon-to-be husband, Hank Perkins. But I am a widow. I was a widow for 11 years. And I've been raising 3 boys by myself, and then also making sure that I kept in touch with 2 stepsons. And not doing it in a sad kind of way, just doing it. This is what you do, like I have seen people, and I've come across other people, and they'll be down about something. And my thing is, I understand, and everybody's pain is valid, but tomorrow is a new day. Wipe the slate clean, put your big girl panties on, or pants for men, and just, you have to keep going. And for me, I had to keep going because I had, like, my youngest is 12, so he was 1. So I had 1 and a 4, almost 5-year-old, and they lost their father, and just making my way through life. And it took me years before I could even write about it, because you're numb in the beginning, and then you're angry, and then you can get to the point to where you can write. And I'm glad that I got to that point and that I can write and share my story. And then there are other times where I'll see somebody else's story and I'll write that. Like in the case of The Fire, I love that song. But that was me sitting in a bar. Like for a year, I would meet with my best girlfriends, and we would go listen to music because I have the most amazing mother-in-law. And she would give me one night that I wasn't gigging. So it was a Wednesday. It was a state night. It was a place, down the street. And I loved that. And we would people watch. And I came up with the song, The Fire.
Oh, well, I have the 3 in here, literally, that you had sent over that have been picked. Again, they're mixing up the station in here tonight. So I do have the 3 in here for you, Emily. And it's Emily Glazner. And what I like to do is make sure that everybody knows how to find you, Emily, and a villain, just like we were doing. Emily, do you find that you would like people to go more towards Instagram, a website? What would you like to shout out there? Because
I like Instagram. I like Instagram. I really do. I think it is a great platform. I have my Instagram, and my soon-to-be husband and I, we have our Instagram, and he's got his thing. And I really love Instagram because it's you're not reading like 3 to 4 paragraphs of something. You see something, it catches your eye visually, and you're looking at it going, oh, that's great. I like that. Give it a heart. You're not moving like TikTok is, you move that fast. Instagram is slowed down a bit to where you're really getting to connect with an artist.
And it is that keyword is artist right there. So it depends on what we're talking about. But exactly, I do agree with you on that. And again, so everybody stick in right now. We've got patriotsinsidethewire.com, patriotsinsidethewire.com, 2steptribe.com is under construction, rolling out literally as we speak. So there's a lot under construction, literally. So that's why I'm frustrated over here with technology, but it's all in the process of being finished. So it's there. 2 steptribe.com. Go to patriotsinsidethewire.com right now, and you'll see that converted. Uncle Rhino you can find as well, and our Spotify list. But before we do that, I'm going to grab a song because I do have the people over here saying, play it. Play it. So let's get to some of that. So Emily Glazner over here. And we'll talk on back channels, Emily. So I have the reason that I probably had 900 songs like go boom, crash all at once was because I don't have that, but I have every person that could possibly be connected to you that has passed, literally. So including a child. So I 1000% it sucks. I mean, I don't even say the word sorry, but I say it sucks. And that's what happened is it went like that. And then I just went whoosh, and the music and the writing just went out. So the music just poured back out when the time was right. So there's a whole lot of feelings in there. And it is. So the soundtrack of life and change your life.
Mm.
A villain over here in the house is exactly like what I have to do each time. It's like, what am I going to do to make a change in my life to make that decision? So writing, there's just different areas that work for me, whether it's graphic, art, music, that whole creative lane. And this is Emily Gleisner over here. Emily, I'm going to play your song right now, and then you can tell us after. It's almost like Name That Tune. But it's your tune, actually. So we're going to get some reactions fresh in here. And I'm just going to grab number one listed right here with Emily Gleisner.
Yeah. Come on.
She was lying in bed, and he was watching the clock tick as the drip ran down. He knew she would say goodbye, but she held on to the fight just to see their love again. Then she whispered so softly as she closed her eyes, "You've got to cross that bridge. You've got to run the last mile. You've got to wear your smile like it's armor, baby. You gotta cross that bridge. You gotta wear your smile." He was walking down the road, and he was on his way to nowhere. He thought he'd never get there, so much on his inside. He was walking down the path, and he was looking for some shelter, recalling all those words she said as she died. You gotta cross that bridge. You gotta run the last mile. You gotta wear your smile like it's armor, baby. You gotta cross that bridge. You gotta wear your smile. 'Cause life is like a circle. Watch me go around. Hope it's such a wonderful thing. You were lost, now you're found. Life is like a circle. Watch as we go around. Hope it's such a wonderful thing. You were lost, now you're found. She was holding in her hands the last thing that she treasured. She was standing at the edge 'cause she wanted to fly. He was calling out her name, and he was rushing to the railing, grabbed her so tight and said, "There is hope inside. You gotta cross that bridge. You gotta run the last mile. You gotta wear your smile like it's armor, baby. You gotta cross that bridge. You gotta wear your smile." She was standing in the hallway. She was watching that first step. She caught him as he stumbled, his cane by his side. She whispered in his ear, "See, that is just the first step. So don't you give up. I know there is hope inside. You gotta cross that bridge. You gotta run the last mile. You gotta wear your smile like it's armor, baby. You gotta cross that bridge. You gotta wear your smile. Won't you wear your smile? Life is like a circle. Watch me go around. Hope it's such a wonderful thing. You were lost, now you're found. You gotta wear your smile.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Extremely beautiful,
Mm.
literally, Emily. I mean, I was like, I have to grab that song immediately. I do agree. I chiming in like the best guest ever tonight is correct. That bridge, like, I mean, like soundtrack, like to me, like it was in the soundtrack of a movie of life, your life, actually. So that circle, I mean, villain, I gotta look to you because we're all about the lyrics over here. Like I heard the lyrics, I felt it, I had the goosebumps. What do you think?
And that was so good. The production was amazing. I loved the
Thank
mix.
you.
Your voice is great. All those harmonies brought it to life. Such a
Thank
great
you.
just product altogether. I love the inspirational, just kind of like motivational vibe to it too. It has just like a good feel to it.
Yeah, yeah,
Thank you.
Uncle Ryan.
That's how I met Scotty. He was on the show last week. I was
Yes.
doing a folk association thing here in League City, and I was the last person to play. And so I was closing the show, and I play that, and I play it just with my acoustic guitar. And I love the breakdown because that gets everybody to clap along. So I had this beautiful audience, a huge listening room outside, and they were clapping along. And I get, I had a gig before that, so I was racing to get there, and I was at the last moment, and then I putting my guitar, backpack back on, and he comes racing across the lawn. It's like wants to meet me, and I've worked with him and charities since then, and that's such a great feeling that we met through the song that I wrote about healing and everybody coming together and everybody, we go in a circle and we're going to get to a place where we're going to be all right. And then getting to work with him and supporting veterans and young mothers. And I love it. And I love that song is what got me in touch with Scotty and has me working with him at times because he's such a great person and he's got great music and he's got a great story. And yeah, that song brought us together.
She's talking about Scotty Frazier, everyone. If you go check out YouTube, you'll check out the segment. We had Scotty Frazier. I actually know him very well. We have a personal connection because of my son. So he is someone that would have been close to and is like, there's no was Sergeant Two Step. So to me, I'm extremely comfortable and I want people to talk. I think it's weird if we don't and acknowledge that. So yes, I have had someone, there's Scotty, there's Uncle Rhino, there's people that are surrounding me. I would say that he definitely is a veteran that has checked on me and will make that phone call or does a message and we happen to meet well before he had any clue of what I did or anything. And just came and listened to some music, and it just wasn't the right time to talk to anybody about music. But, we had already known each other prior. So, and then I threw him in here last minute last week with Uncle Rhino. And man, we had guests just slinging out guitars. So we were always about people playing live too on the show. So anybody that wants to spit, you want to spit anything, a villain? That's what I said to Emily. Emily's like, well, I'd have to go get my person in order to play something. And I was like, it's up to y'all. But yes, on this show, I always make it very hey, if you got it, bring it, because doing it live is.
I brought my guitar. I've got it right here.
Yeah,
if you want to play something
there we
live.
go.
Yeah, play something.
So, hey, villain, if you've got, I'm putting you on the hook too there. See what I did? Hook.
The hook. Oh yeah.
Emily, yes, of course, because not only your lyrics, but your, like Uncle Rhino said, he's walking by and he hears this person, accompanying guitar. So you're very talented. I mean, you reach in and you just grab the heart with that. And I was like, oh my goodness, I got to play that one first. And I had to do a villain, change your life in the way that I did it.
That was smooth. Yeah, that was smooth for sure.
I have to give the credit to the younger generation, actually. So shout out to Cash out there, and only one person in here will understand this, but shout out, because that was that person that just said, do this, do this, do this. And I said, Uncle Rhino's going to get me. And I said,
Kyle
the only
Cash.
question that will get me out of anything will be to say the word cash decided. So that is the truth. Actually. So Uncle Rhino's smiling now because I listened to someone we needed to listen to. So Emily,
Yes.
Lechner, you've got that guitar. So, bring it. Sing it. What is it they used to say? If you come on, Uncle Rhino, help me out here. I'm forgetting.
Smoke them if you got them.
Well, no, not that one, but here she goes. Bring it, don't sing it.
Did you see the fire glow? Did you hear the crackle burn? When you looked to my eyes, do you know? I know. Oh, oh, oh. Down the beaten path, across the red dirt road, there's grass under my feet. It's right where the flowers grow, Oh, oh, oh. I could be the Bonnie to your flight. I should be your silver right hand side. I could be the one you counted on, if you'd only ask me so. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, now, baby, ask me so. Oh, oh, oh. So cast a pebble in the sea, watch the ripples grow, the waves crash over me, every time I want to tell you so. Oh, oh, oh. And like the black and whites we watched so long ago, while driving down the freeway, hands out the window, baby, I know. Ooh. I could be the Bonnie to your light. I should be your silver right hand side. I could be the one you counted it on, if you'd only ask me. So won't you open up the door and let me in. I'd spin around, I'd take you off the ground if you just let me in this time. Well, I never tried, I just can't believe you can't see a fire burning. Oh, it burns, it's gonna burn inside of me. I could be the Bonnie to your light. I should be your silver right hand side. I could be the Bonnie to your light. I should be your silver right hand side. I could be the Bonnie to your light. I should be your silver right hand side. I could be the Bonnie to your light, if you'd only ask me so. That's Bonnie.
Yeah.
You tell Hank to get his sexy singing butt over there on that camera, will you?
I heard in the background, I was like, wait a minute, there was a section there that I heard somebody in the background.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
hold on.
Hank back there hiding.
I heard some
What's up?
harmonies. I was like,
Hey everyone, how y'all doing?
Doing good. Yeah, hang out in here with Emily. Come on in here and hang out with her.
I've been here this whole time, yeah.
He's been
So Perkins is up for a reason. So we are going to end up having you both back on because we have an announcement to make. So I want to be able to have both of them back. And yes, those harmonies, they're over here still like, wait, what about the song? So you were not commenting on the song. Yes, we have, if you're not joining and watching visually with us right now on Two Step Tribe, if you're on Instagram right now, it's on Patriots Inside the Wire, but 2 Step Tribe, visually, you will see welcome here visually with us the other half to Emily right now. Perkins is on there for a reason. Hey, yeah,
Right.
Emily, I got a question. Does Uncle Rhino know?
That I'm getting married.
Well, I think everybody knows that because we.
That I've changed my name.
No, that you're going to be a duo, literally, not just
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
married.
We've been playing music.
Yeah.
Yeah. We play all over town, and I've got some like that song that's Bonnie to Clyde, and that will be recorded under the Perkins too. So I'm really excited.
If they'd asked me, I'd have told them they're gonna be a duo, but didn't nobody ask me. I could have saved y'all I'd have saved y'all a whole bunch of time. Y'all just need to come ask me. Oh my God.
You should have just come to ask. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Just listen to you.
Hank, just repeat after me. Say, I blame myself. I blame myself. Yeah, I should have. Yeah, I should have just. Yeah. I should have gone and asked. Yeah, I'd have told you. Swear to God. Yeah, y'all both sing and sound amazing when you're together. Amazing.
Great. I immediately went like this. I was like, wait, I heard a second voice. So I was like,
where are those harmonies coming from?
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Does she have like a tritone voice?
I did the same thing. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. I love it.
Great.
Like, amazing. I love it so much there. And so you're going to be a duo, literally, coming out, Perkins too. And so everybody needs to stay tuned for that too. So we'll do a segment as well and bring you back where you're both on fully and the front half of the show of Two Step Tribe. And so that's how that works. So beautiful voice, the lyrics, everything, like just loving every piece of this. I do have your music loaded. I'd love to grab one of your songs to put it in rotation since we're in the radio, but I see Uncle Rhino when he leans in like that, it's like, wait, hold on.
Yeah, I want Hank and Emily to give us a teaser. Show us what the dynamic duo is capable of. Give us something right now, raw, on the spot.
Man,
don't be scared.
For the most part, all I do is covers. Are we okay with covers?
Yeah, I'm not scared. We just want to show y'all off.
I'm not scared.
Y'all didn't see me blink.
All right.
Live Two Step Tribe.
Is that coming through?
Yes, sir.
It'll be fine by daylight, I'm telling you, baby. These things eat at your bones and drive your face. But when you place your head between my collar and tongue, I don't know much, but there's no way to come. I'm damned if I do, and I'm damned if I don't. 'Cause if I say I miss you, I know that you won't. But I miss you in the morning when I see the sun. Something in the orange tells me we're not done. To you, I'm just a man. To me, you're all I have been, and I'm supposed to go. Losing myself in something in the orange tells me you're never coming home.
Yeah. So good. Those harmonies are amazing.
Right. Very good. Throwing Hank right on the spot. Like,
They
Grab
both
it.
sing in
Yeah.
pools and they're both pros, so I knew it wasn't going to be a problem.
Yeah.
And people don't go to NASCAR to watch cars go in a circle. They go for the wrecks or the near misses, and that's what they got to see just now. And they came out smelling like a burnt tire, squalling, rocking, and they pulled ahead,
That's the song.
and they're in the front. Yeah, rocking, man. That's awesome.
This white calls me
Appreciate
squirrel. I'm
that.
like, song. I hear something. I heard that, A Villain. Did you catch it? So lyrically, like both of you together and alone, like your voices just like blend so smooth. So congratulations, not only on a beautifully blended marriage that you're about to embark on. Normally I say don't do it, but with you two, like, and the music and the blending of your voice, every piece, like you can tell it's just like fits. Your circle just went like this. So I think it's beautiful. I love it. I'm all about it. So you
Appreciate
can do
that.
it.
I love the fact that when we go and play a gig, I'll say it's like, yeah, I'm at work, but it's like I'm on a date at the same time. Like, you know,
Oh,
it's great. You know what I mean? It's I get to sing on stage with the love of my life, with the person
yeah,
I
that's
love
like
the
a
most.
dream.
Just don't tell anybody it's a working date, because that's going to throw people completely off. They're going to go, oh, yeah. Just saying.
Ah,
Got it. Got it.
For this is why we can't have nice things. Yeah.
Why we can't have nice things?
no, they caught me. They caught me on what I said, but then they're like, no, the harmonies, it's gorgeous, like blending. They're laughing at me, and I will admit it. But no, it's beautiful. Like every piece of it. I caught that though. That working day, like, Uncle Rhino at some point in this will always say something that's like, I got sweaty here. I'm contacting HR.
Yeah. She eats Tic Tacs when
I
she's
need-
on the mic, and so but she's ends up swallowing Tic Tacs throughout the night. She's got,
Saliva.
yeah,
Cocoa
yeah.
saliva.
Yeah. If you picked her up and shook her, she'd be like a meringue. She'd be rattling. Yeah.
Ooh, I do want one. Yeah.
Yeah. Squirrel. Yeah.
Bear.
Yeah.
Grizzly.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
You know, the shows, you have no clue. It's laughs and lyrics, right? Like laughs
Yeah.
and lyrics you get out of the show. Literally, I come out of a show right here looking at A Villain, looking at Emily, your story, your blending right here, Hank, Uncle Rhino. And this is why I have 900 songs, A Villain, because
Yeah.
you see it, like I'm over here and I'll like write something down and I'm like, oh, that'd be a great song. So he's like, squirrel. Look, I mean, if you could actually see this.
Those are our pet names. Yeah.
I'm not like, oh, wait, song. So no, it's because of the inspiration, the words. It's like, it's the words just like grabs me and I have to write it down. So I'm old school, y'all. I'm old school. But
We have our pet names for each other. It's I would yeah. She hates it, so that's automatic go to. Yeah. Yeah. My
two-step. And if anyone would like to give me a nickname, we will work this out.
Squirrel. My safe word's pork and beans, so I'm just gonna go with that. Yeah.
Beanie
Weenies, yeah. Pork and beans, Armageddon. Yeah.
No, Vienna sausage.
Yeah, Armageddon. Yeah.
Oh, y'all, come on now. Let's pull it back. Let's go back to the music, the laughs, the lyrics. We got, hey, what's up, man? I got a new one for us tonight. Check it out. Songwriter right here. Found him out of Houston, actually. Ironically. So I will be doing a backup call with Miss Emily. I happened to connect with someone piece by piece and figured out for the first time, I was like, man, I'll do my number, but we're erasing it immediately as soon as it goes into a platform. And I did, and I trusted it. And I was like, yes, that was a good call. So I see you out there, songwriter, and I definitely picked it up, listened, and this is where we can get to each other with music. So And I immediately, now that I know the proximity of somewhere, I don't like to say where each person exactly is, except for you, A Villain, because you can handle it. Like, go find him in Detroit.
Wait, in Detroit?
Yeah, you're in Detroit,
Yeah.
but this person is in Texas.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. They're in Texas and they have no clue where I'm at. But I was like, oh, really? Okay. Interesting. Yes. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Songwriter right here. Welcome to Two Step Tribe. Welcome to A Villain. Welcome to Emily Glazner, because she's going to be in your area, literally. And Uncle Rhino, which I had mentioned. Please reach out to Uncle Rhino on Instagram, please. So that is a great way to do that. Instagram. The show, go to Two Step Tribe Show on Instagram and YouTube, please. We typically aren't on Facebook a whole lot. We are airing on Facebook, but you want to answer that one, Uncle Rhino?
I ain't messing with Meta.
Thank you.
Mm-mm. Yeah. Zuckerberg ain't getting on my page. I ain't getting on his. Yeah.
Thank you. So, moving right along here into the world of music right now. We're live on Two Step Tribe. Emily, did you catch in the very beginning we were asking A Villain on purpose within Tribe? Shout out again, everybody. A Villain right here, Aaron_Villain over there on Instagram. Change Your Life right here. Song Emily Glazer coming to you. Perkins 2 is coming as a duo. You're going to be spinning literally with the Two Step Tribe. But America's Music Awards, we've just been accepted into the Henry Turner Jr., the HTJ festivals. My goodness, I don't know how many there are, which we have to say congratulations tonight because they just got on, my goodness, minimum of 4 other major branded networks. So
television network.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so Two Step Tribe is and has been in many phone calls. And we are very close to Henry Turner Jr., who anything blues, anything in a lane that's going to happen there. We were all connecting dots and all made decisions. And so this wasn't just me. It is Uncle Rhino. It is actually kind of born out of multiple areas of artists, musicians, production, songwriters, all coming together. And that is America's Music Awards. So americasmusicawards.org is being built as far as the site goes. So the site's still being built, but the actual music awards will get more to you. But we have a lot that's going to come up with that. Not only that, the festivals that we're backing into, as well as our own concerts and festivals. So we've got a lot of stuff going on within just Two Step Tribe. A Villain, I don't know if you go to Cutting Edge Music. It's coming up in August. If
he hasn't been.
Well,
he hasn't been.
Well, connect.
Maybe it's time though. Maybe it's time to go.
I was
right?
about to say, yeah, let's connect on back channels because Uncle Rhino, we'll do a whole show on this, but we're going to be speaking. I don't want to let out too much right now, but shout out to Gloria and 100 Meter Scream Site doing a lot of work and working with Eric over there. So shout out on a panel.
Eric Cager.
He's part of Tribe and Two Step Tribe asking if we could speak. So on a panel. So that's great news.
Eric heads up Cutting Edge. So that's his whole thing. Yeah, he puts that. Yeah, that's his baby. Like Barry has Springboard, Eric has Cutting Edge.
Yep. So we have both of those powerhouses that are conglomerates moving all around. And now we have the music awards right there in the center. So Henry Turner Jr., thank you to him. A big part of it, but Uncle Rhino's right there. And then we're like roots and everybody's going to have their piece of that. So it's not just one person. I want to make sure everybody understands that. But Two Step Tribe did decide to make a path. I look at you, A Villain. You said it all in the beginning. It was interesting. Good timing. We made the decision that, just even mine or Uncle Rhino or you, A Villain, or you, Emily, in fitting, whether it's Leroy in reggae, whether it's Henry in blues or anything he's done, Billy Ray, anybody. I mean, I could keep going if you want me to. Eminem, like, how am I going to fit every one of those people into? We can't. There's the CMAs, and then I stop and I'm like, MTP, music, TV, podcasts. That says we're media. Why can't we do an awards ceremony if we're working with all these people?
I know. Yeah, for real.
So not only is there a convention that happens for artists, and we'll get you all information on that, because a lot of artists I'm finding do not know what's available, and that's actually Springboard, for instance, is a great thing for artists. So yeah, I need to get you that. So August and September, we've got 2 dates we need to put on the calendar. That's still got to get to Uncle Rhino in regards to that. So it's a yes. One of us from the board, whether it's Uncle Rhino or all of us, Gloria, 100 Meter Screams. I don't know that I will. I really don't want to. Like, I'll do the legwork, but we'll be speaking. So at Cutting Edge. So definitely, I'd like to get you all that information, all of the artists, the individuals out there. Springboard is where Emily met Uncle Rhino, and nobody knows. And I was like, hold up. Like, how do you all not know what's going on in your backyard? So, and backyard means the whole United States. So, it's a good deal, man. We've got some things that we're bringing, and it's about gapping, putting in that road, the highway. It's the highway. So there'll be a song born out of this one too. Yeah, definitely. Thank you. I'm talking to the audience too, everybody, not to myself. Over here with Emily Glazner. So again, keep up with that. Not just Texas, but definitely all inclusive. A villain, changing your life right now, because change your life. That's what I've been doing. Is like, well, if it's not there, then let's build it. I'm on let's just do it.
If you build it, they will come.
Right? Yeah. Well,
we ain't building a baseball park. We're building a city.
Hey, even better.
Building a country.
Building a world.
That's what I was thinking. Uncle Rhino was like, uh-oh. Yes, I actually, and Uncle Rhino, and there's a lot of people to be thanking right now. So instead of going down the list and even mentioning the name, I shouldn't, because there's too many and I don't want to leave anybody out. It takes everybody working together, and that's what it's about. So thank you. What I'd like to do is, Emily, I have a song in here. And I would love to get to, heck yeah, build a universe. So we got people like, yes, go for it. The song you just played, your first song, is it a song that you actually sent me in here?
The one I just played,
No, not with Hank, but Circle.
Yeah.
You play, I have Circle, but
right.
You
I actually Bonnie to Clyde. That's something that I'm in the middle of recording.
Got you. Just making sure here. So we still have Emily Glazner here. I'd like to get in another song here of yours, Emily. So that's what I'm going to do, is grab this track real quick for Emily Glazner, A Villain, hanging with us right here, checking it out. We're singing, we're laughing, lyrics, naming it all. Emily Glazner right now. Uncle Rhino, you were correct. Like, the voice. I mean, I don't know, Emily, if you know what was said about you last week on the show, but they were like, don't bring her anywhere and expect to put her, like, you're making a big mistake. Don't go behind her. like you go and then let her go, because the show is like, oh, okay. So if you get what I'm saying, they're saying that you, like, far outshine with your voice and just your presence, everything about what you do in music, to where it was like, no, I'll go first. Let her do the big deal.
There's basically I would say an authenticity. That's one of your superpowers. It's just an authenticity. It's just real, legit, no sugar or water. It's all the love, all the pain, and it's right here. And I hear that when you sing, your lyrics tell me what your mind is thinking. Your notes and melodies tell me what your emotions are. But when you sing, we get to see your spirit. So that's how that is.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
He always has the words. I'm like, that's why he has the ability to do what he does. It's just beautiful. It was very well said, and it's recorded. If you go to Two Step Tribe, you can check that out, and that needs to be literally put down in writing. It was very well said, Uncle Rhino. I love that. Emily Glazner, right now with A Villain, checking us out. He's from Detroit, East Coast. Yeah, exactly. Still hanging here. Right now on Two Step Tribe here. Emily, I'm going to grab one of yours right now and play this. Check it out, everybody.
Where I long to be, beside you, to guide you, but still I know that I'm not she. And you're so cruel when you're so kind, but you're a fool to act so blind. From a curse that left me dry, lifted from a curse, now I leave you behind. Oh, I'm on a more. Oh, I'm on a more. I can't hear your lies anymore.
I got it.
So shout out Valenia. I saw you there checking out. She heard us talking about America's Music Awards. Shout out. I see you. Nice to see you tuning in. Definitely. So we're like over here, they're like Carly Simon. We got Grease effects. Like wait, I'm looking at a villain at the exact time that you roll into that part, Emily. And I'm like, I want to know what he's thinking because I guarantee in his head and mine, I know what I'm doing. But a villain, I gotta know when you got to that part. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that transition. Yeah, it's so
Do
sweet.
you, in your
I liked
head, were
how
you
God
going
went
where
into
I
that
was
part.
going?
Yeah. Yep.
Like where I went with it? Did you catch me there? Like
Yeah.
my
It's just
response
like the way
to
it picked up. Like it was such a smooth transition for sure.
yeah, look here. Did you almost so Emily, what you did is it's also again could be in a show, literally. So
I could
there's
see
a
that in a show for
scene.
sure.
Yeah, there's a scene
After I
in
put that
Greece.
song out, I had a friend, my mother's friend, contacted me, and she goes, "Have you ever seen this movie, Emily in Paris, a TV show, Emily in Paris?" And I
Yeah.
was like, "Yeah." And so then I went and I looked at it, and there's a moment where she literally leaves him at the altar, and I was like, "See, it's perfect."
Yes.
So yeah,
So I
Perfect.
did picture literally, in
I wrote it to
perfect
be cheeky. I wrote
in
it
Tracy's world.
yeah, like in the whole sense of, sometimes people wait around. Like I have friends and I've listened to stories and people, they wait around for the wrong person and finally something snaps and they're like, I'm not doing this anymore. I am not a second choice. I am not any of that. And once you decide you're not going to be that, then they're like, oh, wait, come back. And you're like, nope, I'm done. Au revoir, mon amour. Goodbye, my love.
There's another song. Let me write that down. Hold on. I got it. Ooh, I definitely. And Kylie's like, ooh, she's like, ooh, because she knows exactly what I'm thinking. There is a scene in Greece. I guarantee your voice when you transitioned into that piece. I was like, wait, she could actually in the movie follow me, a villain. You got me because Kylie's over here and she's like, definitely, we're both going. Yes, for sure. Are you following Uncle Rhino?
Oh, I'm always following. I'm
No,
just,
me,
I'm
'cause you
just trying to
always
think
will.
about. I'm just sitting here. She has so many vibes that are like Elton John meets Carly Simon and so
Yes,
many other things. And I'm like,
Here's Elton
yeah,
John.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
that's always a good comparison right there. It's a legend
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
I mean
absolutely.
that's my favorite singer is Elton John.
oh yeah.
I've been
Tonight it's Eminem and Elton John live
Yeah.
on Zip
Mhm.
Tribe.
that's the Grammys, 1997 or 98. They
What's
did.
that?
They sang live together in either
Yes,
97 or 98.
you are correct. Yes,
I'm telling you,
I
I'm a
do. I
really big
do
Elton
have
John.
some musical history that came
If,
from.
if Carly Simon and Elton John did a song together.
No,
No.
Eminem and Elton
Oh,
John.
I was
Yeah,
Live.
they
fixing to
did
start
that.
counting back your birthday. I'm telling
Yeah.
you right there, I was going to start counting back your birthday. I said, yeah, okay, now I know how this happened. They did that. Carly Simon and Elton did the one show
Yeah.
together. That's how it starts. Yeah,
Funny.
yeah.
Yeah.
We can't have nice things.
No,
Yeah,
it's Eminem. So I look at a villain, and so we're talking Eminem, and she keeps mentioning Elton John. So yes, they did
Mhm.
actually. They were on a stage, and they did do that. That was wonderful. Actually, Emily brought that up. I don't know the year, but you're around that time frame. Yes,
I think it's 98 or
somewhere
Yeah.
97, somewhere around there. Let's grab a song in here real quick. Give me a second. So, Emily, I have one more in here from you, and let's check out your song so it will fit in here with the radio as we're spinning, and check out what you've got. Give me 1 second here. I want you to give them a preface on what I'm about to play.
Oh,
I just
it
gave-
sounds like you're about to play The Fire. And I love that song. It's
Yes,
one
I
of my
want you to give them.
favorites. Yeah. Speaking of The Fire, and we'll say Elton John. Like I said, I'm a big fan. I'm a part of a fan group, and one of the main ladies in the fan group, the long story short, she contacted me and she said, "Hey, there's this guy named Stuart Epps, and I was like, yeah, I know who Stuart Epps is. Yeah." It's like, well, he wants to contact you, and I said, that's okay. Kind of freaked me out, and I was like, all right. And he did. He contacted me via Messenger. And he goes, "Do you know that song sounds like Elton John? Do you know you sound like Elton John?" And I thought, yeah, that's how I was thinking 1975. I was thinking that. So like, yeah, yeah, I thought that was the coolest thing that I'd heard in a long time. And he was just contacting me to let me know. Did you know? Yeah, that's I love that song.
I love it. It is that song. So before I get to that song, what I'd like to do is flip over here to a villain who's been with us all through tonight's episode, literally hanging in there, checking it out, and actually co-hosting as well on Two Step Tribe. So took the ride. This is exactly what Silent did. It's like you become a cohesive unit that moves together. So a villain tonight joining us from Two Step Tribe live all night tonight with his music. And I do want to remind you, change your life. And as a matter of fact, I'm probably going to play that again, a villain, as I close up the show. And awesome. I want you to reach out after the show, and I want to connect you on some things, and Uncle Rhino as well. But definitely, I'd love to give you a chance here to say something as we wrap with you. I know that you have a studio session to get look.
Bring the pop up. I appreciate everything you guys are doing. Thank you so much for having me on tonight. I love everything you guys are about, and I think you are doing a great thing for the music industry. And people like you are very respected because there isn't a lot of outlets like this for artists to be able to come on and talk and say everything that's going on. So I appreciate you guys very much for having me on. Thank you so much.
Definitely.
Welcome home.
Definitely. And the last thing to say, a villain right here in the house. Check him out on Instagram. Follow, hit the buttons. That's how you support your artists in a digital era. We are going to be having a villain in what we are doing as Two Step Tribe when it comes to the music awards we're talking about, festivals, different things we're doing. If you're in Tribe, again, Uncle Rhino. So in Two Step Tribe, if we add you into our rotation, it will get played literally every hour. Someone within our show and Tribe we will spin it literally. It's not us, it is other radio stations connected to us. So we say thank you to them because now your music will be put in rotation. Correct, Uncle Rhino?
That is correct. You're going to end up, we have new radio stations and networks coming on. We're broadening. We have the Swamp 107.5. That radio show goes out through 60 syndicated radio stations to 195 countries. We have Heroes Media Group that has an average, just the website gets an average monthly visitorship of around 2.1, 2.2 million. We've got another station that we are now, they're already part of Tribe, and that's Iconics Radio is already part of Tribe. And we're going to be doing some work with them. We're additionally expanding. We'll be expanding into New Mexico. We'll be expanding into Arizona, and we'll be marching our way to Vegas. We'll be doing the same thing coming up through the Midwest and going through the Gulf states. So we're expanding the boundaries of Texas. So Aaron, you just sit right there where you are in Detroit, because pretty soon you won't have sales tax. We're going to expand Texas all the way up to where you're at. So just hold on.
We already we are not just in one state, and we're all genres. So we have a lot going on that we need to talk to you about. Aaron, you let me know about art too, man. I need to get a couple of things to you as well. So I'd love for you to be a part, and Uncle Rhino would too, when it comes to the style of music that you are experienced in. So I can see you and Silent heading up that whole department of what we're talking about. So yeah, definitely. We'll get together. I know you have a studio session, but I want to say thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. I would love to be a part of any of that you guys got going on.
We do. We encourage you to get us another guest. So Tribe is all about the people who connect to each other. So send them my way, give my number, and we'll keep building. We keep building.
For sure, yeah. I know tons of
dream.
Amazing artists I could definitely that would love to be a part of your outlet and share their story. And Show their
Build your
music.
lane, and I'm seeing you over that department of what we're doing in the music awards category. So between you and Silent, I definitely think that Uncle Rhino's got a perfect match right there. So definitely, I know you got a studio session. We're super grateful.
I'm grateful
I
for
hope we
y'all,
don't
man.
lose
Thank you so much.
Kylie. Your biggest. I had so much fun, like laughing tonight. Like that part of the show too, to me, is like so much fun. I had so much fun with her. I know that you know her, so I'm like, every Tuesday, can you send her my way and just have her do something, and I'll be laughing over
Perfect
here.
hype lady.
Yeah,
Hype
tell her,
everyone up.
tell her to keep me laughing. I love it. So, laughs and music, lyrics and laughs. There you go. There's another
Give
one.
my love to Motown, buddy.
There you
Yes,
go.
sir. Thank y'all
Yep.
so much for having me. I appreciate you so much.
Yeah.
If you ever need me again, I'd love to be on. And let me know if you guys
Always.
want to make some more
We
magic
will.
happen together. We'll do
We
it.
will have you back.
Every
It was
We'll
nice
put you
meeting
in.
you.
Nice meeting you too, Emily.
You will be
y'all
played.
follow each other. Y'all follow each other on IG,
Yeah.
and that
Absolutely.
way we stay connected.
Yep.
Let's
Yeah.
get
And
it,
again,
tribe.
we will make sure you are played and in rotation as well. So as long as we get you, are you on Spotify, A Villain?
Yep.
Change your life?
Spotify, Apple
Okay.
Music, Tidal,
I
Amazon,
can pull you.
everything. All streaming
Through
services.
radio, we can pull you. So I can pull you. And if I need any codes or anything, I'll be in
For
touch
sure.
so that I can
Yep.
continuously play it for you on the radio. All right.
Sounds
Thanks for joining
amazing.
us tonight, A
Thanks for
Villain.
having me.
Follow our way, Two Step
Shout out
Tribe
to everybody.
Show, Instagram and YouTube, A Villain. Have a great
Thank you,
night.
Uncle Rhino. Thank you, Tribe. Thank you, Emily. Thank
Right?
you,
Right?
Tracy.
Two
Hey,
Step.
you guys have a great night. Thank you to everybody who watched. I appreciate the
Lay it up.
support. You guys are amazing.
Lay it
And
up.
hopefully we'll link again soon.
We
90
will.
days, baby. 90 days. Every 90 we'll be bringing everybody back.
Let's
Yes.
get it.
Aw. Well, you know what? Definitely. And then, like I said, let's connect on back channels. But yes, there's a lot going on, and we want you to be a part of it. So, and Miss
Love to be a
Kylie
part of
over
it.
here needs to pop in on a Tuesday about 8:30 and say something that cracks me up. So, we're on more than a Tuesday, so we're on pretty much every night. But exactly. Have a great night, Villain. Just like the audience is saying to me over here that are tuning in, saying have a good night. They love every bit of this, love what we're doing. Big respect, big love. Shouting out to you, A Villain. Go check him out. We'll have him spinning as well. Change Your Life. Check out that song. Have a good night, hon.
Have a great night, everybody.
You got
Love and
it.
appreciate y'all. Thank
See
you.
you later. Just
Bye.
hit leave studio. There we go. All right, Emily. So I have your song in here, and I saved it because I knew, I was like, that's why I wanted to preface the song a little bit and tease. And then I knew that he needed to get out and go to the studio. So I was like, let me make sure you're all taken care of. That's what it's about. So you've been super patient. So what I'd like to do, we'll definitely talk on back channels, but I'd love the Perkins too to come back as the duo. So
So we would
have
love to
two.
do that.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes.
Would love to do
I will
that.
get
Yeah.
with you on one of the
Brother
nights.
Hank,
We will. Let's
he's
get this song.
outside.
Yeah, let's get this song spinning right now with Miss Emily Glazner. Emily Glazner is in Texas. Emily Glazner is easy to find. Please go follow your artist, take care of it, and the show, Two Step Tribe, right now, Two Step Tribe Show. Instagram right now is running patriotsinsidethewire.com. We do have Two Step Tribe Show on Instagram. It's been building. It literally is, literally. It glitched out. Uncle Rhino loves meta. it glitched out, but we do have the one channel running for you. So just so that you can connect to it. But again, we are on in radio. So we are on in networks. And so this and everything we do. Kylie, great. Yeah, you'll have to connect to me, definitely. When I pivot like this, it's because of the audience engagement. So Kylie, definitely. I think it's awesome, man. The way that you rile an audience like that means just as much as the artist, and it does a lot for the music. So those who tune in for our artist or the show and what you're doing in the audience is just as important. So thank you for doing that tonight. And yes, stand by, girl. All right, Emily Glazner, I gave you a teaser of this fire song, literally. And here it is, Emily Glazner.
your eyes. Your lips so sweet as words do fall. It's like you're screaming in my heart. Girl, let go of it all. The shadow covers all of my mood. Just to be alone with you. I'm thinking, can't you hear the thoughts of this fool? Can I be alone with you? I'm better the core, my soul stripped out. My hands are empty, I'm a face in the crowd. I'm running away, I'm running back. What may come, what the future holds, I'll never head back to the old. I won't cry, but you bet I will lie, 'cause I won't lose. 'Cause I hold out. The tip of your hat, your voice so sly. Slowly this ember begins to light. The sky always raged, the colors of gold. Smoldering, waiting, wanting to hold. You're reaching out, am I letting go? What may come, what the future holds, I'll never head back to the old. I won't cry, you bet I will lie, 'cause I won't lose. What may come, what the future holds, I'll never head back to the old. I won't cry, but you bet I will lie, 'cause I won't lose. 'Cause I won't lose. 'Cause I hold out. 'Cause I hold out. 'Cause I hold out. Baby, I hold out.
Girl,
So
girl.
party at Emily's house, as one great person pulled that up. I was like, exactly, man. I love it. So right now, did you check that out? Good job, by the way. He did great.
He was playing along. Yeah,
I know. I caught every bit of
She,
it.
she had to have the eye
Oh,
candy in
well,
the video. I know how it is. She had to get that eye candy.
It
Yeah.
takes me a minute to catch up, but once I hear something,
Yeah. And for all the ladies listening on radio, you missed Hank in some very tight shorts playing the guitar just now. So y'all missed that just now. Yeah.
just bought me the
Hank. His real name is Hank. Yeah. Yeah. He's a little. Yeah, they may have noticed that Hank was a little longer than other Hanks, but I digress. There we go. There we go. Yeah, see? Oh yeah, Emily. Yeah, I'm your uncle. I can say shit like that. Yeah.
shame, man.
Oh my goodness. If my face isn't red, I'm like Emily right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, am I red or am I just sweating? No, I thought it was amazing. Literally, I did get alerted they were like, hey, there's a party at Emily's. I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah.
definitely. Most definitely. I love it. I love both of you together. I love every bit of it. We will have to bring you back, literally. Emily, we'll have to check out your schedule because we're opening up another night, and that way I could get you in sooner. We were very lucky between last week and this week. Well, it's unfortunate for the other person not doing well, like in health wise. So I was able to pull on a prime time, but I want to get you going in the first slot there. And then you'll end up doing what happened with A Villain is we end up supporting the other one. So Hank and Low, I got people pulling up comments. I'm not even touching the computer, y'all, literally. Technology tonight, I don't know. I'm just like, what the heck is happening here? Emily had to lock that down real quick, is what they're saying.
Yeah, that's right.
She already locked it down.
My own stuff is being hijacked.
On a serious note, I do want to tell you both, y'all are so beautiful, and the fact that y'all have found each other, seriously, I'm so proud of you both. I'm so happy for you both and for your family.
Yes.
Thank you. That means a lot. It really does.
You have to keep me this. I will be in touch, Emily, is what I'll do, and get you the calendar, and get you in literally, and we're going to flip this. So now it's going to be Perkins 2 coming on with the show with Two Step Tribe. Perfect, right? You see that? See how I did that too?
Yes, I like that.
I love it. I love it. I love your voice. I love everything about the two of you. Uncle Rhino, you were correct again. What a good show, man. If y'all are tuning in and just listening, you really need to go catch exactly what happened visually on this show with Two Step Tribe. That's with the number 2. I'm holding up 2. Two Step Tribe right there. Two Step Tribe Show. That's on Instagram. Two Step Tribe Show. Two Step Tribe Podcast. If you're a Facebook person, you can find that there. Instagram is Patriots Inside the Wire, but patriotsinsidethewire.com has every station you can imagine. iHeart, Spotify. It's all there. TwoStepTribe.com is under construction, but Patriots Inside the Wire is everywhere. You can find that on anything you can think of right now. So iHeart picks it up on a commercial level through the network. So again, Emily, you and your music will be thrown into rotation too with the Two Step Tribe playlist. That's how that works. And someone every hour gets selected on a rotation of all these stations that we're backed into. So again, we're not just
around the world.
Yeah, that's the good thing. Yeah, that is great. So Emily, thank you for joining us. And Hank, again, here on Two Step Tribe, I'm going to close up shop here in radio before we hit another minute, because once we go over that, you got 30-minute increments in radio. So I'm not going to keep you that long. I'd like to end it with Uncle Rhino giving us some information and say thank you. And give us something here, Uncle Rhino, so that we can close up shop.
We thank you guys for taking the time to spend your limited time with us. We had a blast with beautiful spirits, fiery hearts. We made some amazing American music tonight. You got to hear it. That's what our award show's about. That's what this tribe's about. So it's all people, all music, all love. So we thank y'all for taking time to spend your time with us.
Most definitely. I love every bit of it. Emily, you have my number. You get in touch. The Perkins 2 will be joining us live on Two Step Tribe, live playing, literally. So I can't wait. Uncle Rhino, thank you. You fit in perfectly. I love your voice, everything about it, Emily. Uncle Rhino, you'll tell me, usually he'll tell me one to send to somebody. I just want her to have a sample. I don't want to do it live. I want it to be about the artist. But every time you think of something, tell me which one and say, yeah, do that one, Tracy. And I'll say, okay. So I'm getting better at listening. That's what it's about.
We're all a work in progress.
Amen.
All of it.
Look, I love it. Two Step Tribe right now. Patriots Inside the Wire. Bottle Rocket Records right here. Just Farm America's Music Awards, literally, and the Sergeant Two Step Foundation. So stay tuned for what we have coming to you. And thank you for joining us tonight as we close out. And please follow your artists and the show. Two Step Tribe Show, Two Step Tribe, and Patriots Inside the Wire. Thank you.
This has been a Patriots Inside the Wire production. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Two Step Tribe, where you, the viewer, are always the rock star of this show. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and share. We cannot do this without you. Your uncle says so. you are loved and appreciated. Sergeant Two-Step, sign us out. Let's load up.